How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? We're on time. Look at the magic. So we're going to be doing a bit of a medley stream today where we'll be doing a ranked battle. So, I mean, air quotes with ranked. We're just going to be playing on the old quick battles here. And we're going to be then doing some 1v1 land battles, FFAs, and something I want to kind of experiment with is going to be siege battles today. So on Sunday, Umai's put forward a set of rules for a siege battle tournament, which is being hosted on the Total Tavern website. And we're going to be having a siege battle tournament on Sunday. So I'm really kind of interested to play around a little bit with that and see what it's like. But that's more or less the plan for the day. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? It's going to be good. So going to the website, let's take a look at the rules. We can actually show you guys real quick. So this is what we'll be doing at the end. So 1v1 siege battles. It's kind of an interesting idea. I mean, siege battles have obviously been pretty popular in some of the historical titles. They haven't really stuck in terms of like a fun, repeatable format in the Total War game so far, but maybe they will. Maybe with this game and some of the new mechanics, perhaps there will be something to work with. So yeah, on Tuesday, tomorrow, we have a land battle tournament that's going to be taking place at 10 a.m. Pacific time is when it starts. So in terms of you folks who are interested in watching the stream, it's probably going to be starting closer to 1 p.m. Usually it's about like 2.5, 3 hours, depending on the signups, and there will probably be more signups by tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we have a Domination tournament, so you can see we got folks signed up for both of those. And then on Sunday, so the 3rd of April, we have a Siege Battle tournament. That's going to be going down here, and you can see the rules right here. It's actually best of 2, so there's like 2 games, all right? You might be wondering how tiebreakers are done. Well, there's like, if the attacker wins both times, whichever player won in the least amount of time, like so broke the siege, then wins the tiebreaker, right? If the defender wins both times, tiebreak goes to whichever defender won in the least amount of time. So using a pretty interesting way to determine the winner, because a best of 3 in a siege battle tournament would probably take like 10 years. So having it just kind of similar, or not similar, but having the metrics be very, very short, I think is good with the best of 2. So yeah, starting funds is going to be 18,000. And the defenders are going to be getting 12.6. Timer is set to 20 minutes, so you gotta be aggressive. Can't camp outside the city and sit outside the edge of the walls and all that sort of good stuff. And obviously there are some limitations on like gorgers, iron blasters, pendulum, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's going to be really fun. So this is going down on Sunday, I believe. Is that Sunday? I think it is. And then tomorrow we have a land battle tournament. So you can see we got a handful of signups so far. Pretty strong players. We got Zyphos in there, who of course is looking to reclaim his spot at the top of the leaderboard. If Zyphos were to win tomorrow's tournament, he would actually be the #1 player on the leaderboard, which is cool. So, heading back on over, we can get started with some games here. Thank you all for joining. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, really a shame about Taylor Hawkins, absolutely. Foo Fighters are probably one of my favorite bands of all time, like in my top 3 for sure. Like the color, and I didn't enjoy their later albums as much, but man, like the color and the shape and those early albums were just like really that was like my identity in high school. Like I remember just jamming to the early Foo Fighters albums. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, Siege Battle Tourney is going to be interesting. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's a big shout out to Umai's. Of course, you guys have seen him winning the faction, or doing very well in the faction wars with dwarves, and solid tournament player. So he put together those rules, and we're going to be getting some reps in there. Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be fun. I'm curious to see what people do, and if there's like a meta, and if the like one side is going to win every time, or the defender or attacker, like if they both have decent chances. What do you think of Demons of Chaos and FFA? Oh, I mean, in free for all, who cares? Free for all is a casual format, so like just do as you please there. So first game, let's go ahead and open up with Big Daddy Nurgle and just suffer, which is going to be fun. So let me get the screen blocker up. The dreaded Wookiee must appear. Wookiee Claw, where are you at? All right, there you go, buddy. Cool. And then we will pick our armies. The reason why I do that is because of the stream sniping there. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Foo Fighters in concert twice. Yeah, I saw them twice. It was a lot of fun. Really good. Yeah, one of my... Ooh, Slanesh. Okay, this is going to be a fun one. Okay, what do we do against Slanesh? I got to wake up, man. Man... I've been staying up so late doing like miniatures and painting my Black Legion army in tabletop that my sleep schedule is just all jacked up right now, which is a little bit of a shame, but it's all good. We'll survive. Yeah, so we're going to do land battles. We'll do domination. We're just going to be jumping between the different formats and, having some good old jolly fun there. So he is there, ready to go. What else do we want to get? I've often wondered about like the Toad Riders in this matchup, like if they have any teeth. So yeah, Slanesh is going to want to use the mobility, overload the sides for sure. So maybe we can bring you perhaps on horseback. Feels a little bit risky. But I think that's going to be okay. And then we can get 2 of you little nurglings and slap some chevrons on those bad boys. The dreaded chevron nurglings. Nobody will know what to do against them. Forsaken are always pretty good here. So too are Furies. Furies are amazing in this matchup. I feel like we don't need too much anti-large. Like, I feel like the Exalted Great and Clean One and the Cultist is probably going to be able to handle their own. Spawn might not be a bad choice. Red Olgor is the man. He'll be here later, don't worry. I'm painting right now. I'm painting Custodes. Yeah, Custodes are really easy to paint too, which is sweet. You just like spray paint them gold, Retributor gold, and then wash them with like Reikland Flesh Shade, and then you literally just like do the other colors. I painted a Custode model and Custodes. Custodes, is that how you say it? Yeah. All right, I gotta pay attention here. So okay, so as far as the main army goes, what else do you want to get? Do you want to get another Plague Bearer? I feel like the little Pox Riders aren't terrible, and the flying units not very good. Do we need any big anti-armor? I feel like maybe throwing in a Beast of Nurgle could be pertinent. Yeah, and maybe cut you, get a couple more of these little gremlins, and we should be all set. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Build feels all right. Not the best build I've ever come up with, but it should do the trick. All right, Wookiee Claw, thank you. Appreciate it. What do you think of the reinforcement cutoff at a certain point, Domination? You know, I'd have to experiment with a lot of these formats. I know that, like, didn't Creative Assembly say in one of their little blogs that they're going to be changing the point starting value? So really just seeing how that goes, because I think that's going to be what a lot of people wanted, like bigger starting armies, so it feels more similar to like 2 armies clashing rather than a skirmish. So I'm really interested to see what the future looks like in that regard. Oh, yes, Phoenix King. I got to do that. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, man. It's been a while since you sent me that, so I kind of spaced out. Alpharius. Yeah, you play Alpha Legion. Alpha Legion's a pretty easy one to paint, too. It depends on the scheme you go for, but with Alpha Legion, there's a really nice scheme you can do where you just spray paint them silver, and then you just use the, what is it? There's like a turquoise contrast paint, which you just throw over the metal, and it like looks super good. And then you could just get the transfer stickers, and you're like all set. Yeah, it's really, really nice. All right, so I think we're good. We're chilling. We got the Nurgle Legion. So Exalted Plague Bearers are super good here. I am a huge fan of these guys. Probably what we're going to do is send one waddling over to that objective, and then the rest can just kind of chill in the middle here. Get a couple of little Nurglings here. Get you here, big man, and the Cultists can roll with them as well. That's a pretty good little fighting squad, and then the Exalted Man can go chill here, and like Slanesh would have to commit quite a bit to get through there, and if I support with some Furies and things like that, I think that engagement should be pretty good. That's going to be the gameplay. A Stranger I Remain. Ooh. Very, very cryptic there. Get you in control group 2. Alright, this is my wake-up game. Gotta play Nurgle for the first games when the brain isn't really working yet, you know, so I can just mouth breathe and sit still. Alright, so a lot of infantry, which is fine. I'm actually happy to see that, because infantry is like something Nurgle can handle just fine. Oh, I forgot I'm playing on ladder, so people could be bringing Pendulum against me. There could be some cheese, yeah. I think most people are good enough sports about it, but in general, yeah, gotta be really cautious. Seekers, Hellstriders, what else do we got? A little bit of lag, always fun. Oh yeah, the dreaded lag. Yeah, Kugat's voice acting is really good, I agree. I think it's amazing. But yeah, we should be fine. We're just gonna like park right here and then get ready to brawl on the objective, and he's gonna have to send some elite stuff to remove Exalted Plague Bearers. So what are these? Marauders, we got a Slanesh caster who's going to be rocking what appears to be just a couple cheap spells, I think. Slicing Shards maybe in there, I couldn't quite tell. The Toads will be here. Yeah, you know what? The Toads are actually pretty good against this army that we're seeing here. And what do we got? Hellstriders of Slanesh? Okay, that's fine. Like they're not going to do anything against my my Plague Bears. Plague Bears will take a couple minutes to get there, but for the most part it should be fine. Yeah, so we're just going to bank resources right now. Maybe summon some Furies here just to get a little bit of battlefield control. We can like use it to scout and see what he's up to. Holding the middle with a Mortis engine should be pretty solid. You know, this is like how, oh my god, is he gonna charge in there? Don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it, man. We need a good match, don't give me any freebies. And on the far side, we can just like kind of plan out a Nurgling invasion at some point, or maybe some like Toad Riders can go over there. The problem with trying to like pressure Slanesh in the back is that they are just so quick and so fast and so furious. Yeah, we got like a lot of infantry coming over here, but I don't think it's going to work out super well. Like the Plague Bearers should honestly just dominate most of those guys in combat. And I don't think he's going to go for the middle. I don't think he wants it. We can respond relatively quick too. Yeah, we can get some big boys over there. I just want to save for Fury summons right now. Furies are just really, really good against Slaanesh in general. So yeah, we got some Hell Scourges coming down. Toad Riders could be nice. And we're just gonna like park on this objective like so. What spells do we have here? So Acquiescence and Hysterical Frenzy. Okay, so damage spells. Looking for some combat. All right, no problem. And is there more summons coming in? Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. So let's just keep waddling. I love how it takes like the Plague Bearers literally the entire time to get there. Like their whole journey. Like the first 3 minutes of the game, they have to waddle to the objective, which is so funny. He's going to have some pretty good capture weight there. So what we can actually do is get some Pox Riders and have them sit in between the two objectives. And they can bounce back and forth depending on the needs. Yeah, he's going pretty hard in the paint over here. So yeah, okay. So we definitely need to reinforce this position. So let's get some Nurglings too. Cool. We know what he wants now. So let's get you guys moving in. Furies can kind of drift down here. Toads are here. I don't see him like wanting to fight on this middle objective at all. It's gonna come down to the fight over here. I think my cultist is on foot too, so he's probably gonna have to chill here. Yeah, it's like a little bit too late to move him that direction. All right, so yeah, we got some Hellstriders coming in. These are the anti-large boys, so let's get the Furies sandwiching. And yeah, we'll take a fight here. That's gonna be a freebie. I mean, yeah, they have some anti-large, but they're gonna get sandwiched by the Furies and then basically just get karate chopped here. And on top of that, we can go ahead and get another Pox Rider. Yeah, I think that's fine. The Nurgle mobility, very underrated. So here they come. Plague Bearers will obviously win that fight, and we're going to win this fight too, I think. Big Man can actually get a heal over here, so we can cast a heal from downtown. We have the middle objective, so we're just going to chill there, and then, yeah, we should be okay in this fight. We got more Toad Riders coming here, and we're going to lose one Fury at the exchange of one Hellstrider here, which seems fine to me. And our Toads are going to get the heal right now, so they're going to be getting a big, juicy heal, while our Plague Bearers continue to fight pretty well. There it goes. Very nice. More and more Toad Riders moving in with Nurgling support, and we can summon some Furies here as well. If I can trade even like relatively close in value with this guy, then that's like a huge win for us. All right, so charge. You guys charge in the back. They're going to charge into my Plague Bearers, which is totally fine. I have no problem with that. Plague Bearers are really, really tough to kill. All right, so we got the middle. Big Chungus can kind of move this way, I guess. He can like chill in between. I don't see Slaanesh going for the middle objective. They do have the cap on this one right now, but I think we're going to win this fight here. All right, so he's got some Chaos Furies of his own. Oh, those are like Chaos Furies. Okay, got it. So let's just run away a little bit. Get the Toad Riders moving up and around. And we can go ahead and land these guys on the ground. Just to like lure the other ones down, and then we can just karate chop them. All right, so let's get the Toads in there. Who let the Toads out? We did. So those Furies are up. Let's go ahead and run them over here now. And I think we need some more Furies as well. Yeah, we need to just like tar pit those Cav if we can. Nice little Hysterical Frenzy there. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, so let's get up in the sky. Big Man needs to come over here. Yeah, this is where the fighting's happening, so we need to get over there, stat. All right, so we got the Plague on those guys. Let's go ahead and get some more attacks. The fact that the value is within, like, you know, a couple hundred here is huge, and we can also do a huge cast right down the pipe. This is going to be super erect. Check this out. Oh, that's so good. Yes. Yes. And you can see now the value, we're close, and the fact that we have healing means, like, we're winning in this, like, pretty hardcore. Nurglings are chilling. I could threaten a back cap right now, but I feel like just focusing on these two objectives and just getting better value as Nurgle is a pretty big win for us. All right, so Big Man's coming in. Our Toad Riders are trading well. Oh, it looks like there's a Soul Grinder over there now. Maybe we need to bring like a Beast of Nurgle or something. Hard to say. We could even bring some Spawn. Forsaken. Forsaken will actually get there quick and can make a difference in that regard. All right, Big Man can just fight this big Chungus here, and we'll get a big overcasted heal. Unfortunately, it's not going to hit everything, but I think it's worth to heal those Toad Riders there. All right, so yeah, let's get the Cultists moving over. Clearly, this is where the battle for the fate of Middle Earth is going to take place. We got some fat heals right there. Forsaken on the way, and more Furies. We need to get the Furies like behind the Slaanesh units and just crumble them. Oh my god, this is a grungy fight right here, to say the least. Big Man's having a pretty good trade right here, and we almost have our army ability up, so we can use the Fecundity on these guys. Get the fat heals, move over there. This fight seems pretty decisive in the middle. The Cultist needs to come down this way like that. Very good. And the Soul Grinder's actually doing some work. I think Big Man still wins it, but it's going to be a little bit of a messy fight. All right, so let's go ahead and just move in the back of these Seekers. You keep going here. Debuff its melee defense. Very good. Forsaken are almost there. Alrighty, and can we get a Beast of Nurgle over there? I feel like that's going to be good. All right, let's go, buddy. Beast of Nurgle could help out against the Soul Grinder here. Oh man, I'm actually taking a pretty rough trade. I do have a heal though in a couple seconds. Let's get some heals. Let's get some support. Try not to lose the Big Man. He's pulling ahead in value because of that. Oh man, I need to win this trade. Big Chungus needs to win that, like, hardcore. And yeah, might actually be in a little bit of danger here. Yeah, we got to heal in a couple seconds. I think it's going okay. The Toad Riders are doing the work. If we can kill this thing, that's going to be a pretty nice little grab for us. All right, cultists. Let's get some Nurglings over there. We need some bodies, that's for sure. Yeah, we almost have the Soul Grinder down. We're down by a fair amount of value. He is winning on the objectives too, which is problematic. We might have to like try some sort of a backcap type situation. But it looks like that fight did go well. Toads are still holding on. They're not fighting things that they're like great against though. All right, so let's get the big cast going right there. Great, so the Soul Grinder's dead. We got a huge, huge cast right down the pipe of those guys. And do I want to try something? Oh my god, my Beast of Nurgle was AFK here. Let's get this guy over. Go after the Lord. Come on, Nurglings. Go, go, go. The Slanesh units here are so low. Okay, we're actually closing the value now, which is great. And what are these, Exalted Demonettes? Okay. So let's get the Nurglings like around the back. You guys can go here. And what does he have over there? Okay, so I think we can try the Secret Agent Nurgling play. And do this and this. All right, so we're gonna go back there now. Great. So back in this conflict, we are beating down this character. Both of our armies are just beat to hell, like super damaged. We can drop a summon right here. I do have a Fecundity, but I think the Mortis Engine effect will carry the day for us here. And you guys can flank into the back of those, and we can use the Fecundity if need be. All right, so Nurglings, let's get you popping over here. Maybe send some Forsaken down there. Yeah, to get that back objective. I think they're like really committed to this blob fight here, so that could work out. Yeah, and we've routed the Slaneshi forces here. That little summon we got was like super metal. All right, so keep doing this. We got the flank on the Demonettes. Let's go ahead and pop Fecundity here. Keep those guys winning that fight. And cool. And what are these? It's going to be our Furies will beat these Slanesh Furies unless he summons in a second one. So I think we're okay there. Middle's looking pretty good. And Big Chungus is doing his sumo dancing like all over this objective. So let's go ahead and move him over to the middle now. You guys chase. You guys chase. Get the Nurglings on the objective. And you Beast of Nurgle can move on to the objective as well. Cool. And we're holding the middle. Certainly threatening here. I think our Furies win that fight. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Yeah, looks like we just barely win it. And I think some more Pox Riders could actually be good if we had enough. Yeah, let's send some Spawn over there. Spawn aren't super quick, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. So Big Chungus, you need to head to the middle now before we lose that. And Beast of Nurgle can do the same thing. We've got this objective. You guys can scream across here. The Forsaken can grab that. Now back over here on this side, we have the Forsaken. Forsaken should make pretty quick work of these guys, so let's pull back. We're down on points, so it's getting to the point where we're gonna have to get some like heavy caps on this guy. All right, so Nurglings just kind of keep drifting away. Middle's getting taken, but the big man and the Beast of Nurgle will rotate to the middle. And the Cultists as well. Great. So you guys are chilling. You Nurglings are here. And now we can start pouring on the pepper to the middle. So let's get some Forsaken. You guys hustle there. Hustle and a bustle. Great. Cost effective. We're for sure going to get this side objective. For sure. What are these? More Furies? Okay, that's fine. But yeah, this trade is going pretty well for the Slaneshi forces. I don't have the screen blocker up, do I? Okay, good. I was like, man, am I just doing this all over again? All right, team. I guess the Nurglings fought a little bit too far off the objective here. And yeah, we're definitely gonna get that. So now we can just allocate most of our resources to the middle. What is it gonna be, mostly infantry? Yeah. We're just gonna have to leave some Nurglings back there. We need all hands on deck for this. Those Exalted Demonettes are definitely terrifying. Uh-huh. Should be able to get them here, though. See if the Nurglings trade okay. Oh, come on, get the cast off. Get it off. And Toad Riders? Yeah, Toad Riders feel actually pretty good here. All right, so we broke them here. Let's go jump on this objective. That's going to give us that. The Beast of Nurgle is here with you guys, and Big Man needs to move over there as well. Drop the foul summons. Toads move across. Because he's just going to Helm's Deep on this middle objective, so we're just going to have to like try and like get it with everything we have, basically. All right, and that looks fine. And we can bring the Forsaken in and leave the Beast of Nurgle over there. We need the big man to get here. So Rot Glorious Rot will actually be pretty good at like breaking this position. So we're going to pop that on these guys. Get the Mortis Engine effect in there. Toad Riders can jump in. Cultists can move in too. And we have a little bit of time. Not too much, but I think we can definitely get some work going. We just need to like tar pit this with Nurglings like all day. All right, Mortis Engine man. Let's go. It's showtime. Let's get that big breath attack right down the pipe here. And the Beast of Nurgle needs to take out the Lord if we can. That was a big cast right there. That Mortis Engine's going to be sweet, sweet, sweet. We have to make sure we don't lose the back objective, though. It looks like he's kind of maybe thinking about it. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so we're good. So we have to get the triple cap here. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit hard. Let's get the Nurglings onto the objective. Do we have anyone fast to get there? Not really. Like, honestly, all we can really do is get killing power. All right, so the capture weight is ours on the middle now. The Mortis Engine effect from the big man is starting to wear things down. We need to get the cultist on there, and you get these guys on, and then you guys come around the back. We don't have too much time. We definitely don't have too much time. How are we looking over here? Okay, so you guys need to get on the objective. Good. So once all these infantry pile on, we're going to definitely probably get this and get the triple cap, I think, which is going to be super close. It's rot o'clock. I know, it is. Blightstorm. Yeah, we have time. I mean, not much, but it's better than nothing. Let's go ahead and get these spears off. So now what the Slaanesh player is going to do is he's going to start thinking of options like to get the back objectives. Right as I say that, he appears over there with what appears to be some Seekers of Slaanesh. Oh man, that's really dangerous. All right, so the middle is ours. They're going to waddle over here and try and capture that one, which is very, very dangerous. Big Chungus needs to move over there too. Hopefully these little Nurglings can last, you know, a little bit longer. That's all I need out of you guys. So you guys go over here. Let's use the snare ability to slow them down. Let's get the Furies over there. Oh my god, big man. We need you to waddle. Toads, all hands on deck. All right, so you guys just keep pushing to that objective. Let's attack these Seekers. As long as we can keep them off the objective for a little bit, we're okay, maybe. All right, so all you guys are here. I think that's enough. I think that's enough there. Do we have any summons or anything? We got Furies, that's pretty much it, which sucks, but at least he doesn't have a lot of capture weight on the objective, you know? So it gives me time to waddle over there with the Force, because Cav don't have good capture weight, right? So that's a big, big win for us. And we gotta leave some guys here. We can't, like, commit everything. All right, Furies. Come on, Big Chungus. Hey, look at the little Furies killing that caster character there. All right, let's get more. Oh, we're catching up in points, guys. It's really, really close. Yeah, the Lord is actually in the danger zone. Let's attack here. Ooh, man. If he gets this, I probably just lose, I think. It's hard to say. Yeah, the Lord is going down. I think he's going to just barely get this objective because I can't get there quick enough. The Big Chungus squad is too slow. So he moves one off, and all we have is Furies. I wish we had some Nurglings. Yeah, if we had some Nurglings earlier, that could have been really good. All right, so yeah, we get the big man. He needs to waddle over here. Forsaken need to come across. I think he just... No? Are we close enough to the point where we can win? No? Man, this is really tight. I think he just barely gets it, dude. That's crazy, crazy close. So now we just got to check the score. Oh my god, what a good game, dude. What a good game. All right, let's attack the character there. Nurglings, go! Oh my god, look at the score, guys. It's like a 50-point game. Wow. GG. Yeah, you know, I kind of had an idea he would do that in the back of my head, go for the back objective, but I didn't plan for it. Really well played. That was a super fun match. See, and it's games like that that are just so good for domination mode. So good. Yeah. Hey, Darlin is here. How you doing, wife? You're doing well. I like the build. I think it was good. I think we just misallocated our resources to the back objective. We should have we overcommitted to the middle, and with Nurgle, you can't really afford to do things like that. You got to be really careful. Dalton, this channel has single-handedly introduced me to competitive Total War. Excited to be more involved in the future. Cheers. All right, so now we're gonna play someone who's not Nurgle. Dude, that was a really good game though. It was super fun. Let's go ahead. We'll just go through the whole roster. Do we want to suffer more and play Grand Cathay? I think we'll do a Kislev game right now. Yeah, we'll do Kislev here. Do you think less than top meta factions like Nurgle have strengths to offer multiplayer competitive games? Yeah, for sure. If I had like allocated one extra infantry unit instead of sending it to the middle, we would have won that game. You know, it was just like, but with Nurgle, you can't afford to make as many mistakes. You have to play very, very tight. You have to play very, very tight. That was a really good game. That was super fun. Well played to him. All right, so we're facing the average bear. Oh, he's probably going to play Kislev with a name like that. Let's see what he plays here. Anna says one of our neighbors is jamming AC/DC. Oh, yeah? It's your friend Jessica? Right on. I believe you, darling. I believe you. Ogre Kingdoms. Okay, so ogres are definitely scary. And they're a good, actually one of the better counters against Kislev, I think. But we're going to try something very fun here, because that's what the point of the stream is, right? Is to try some fun stuff. Alrighty, so let's try this. Now, as far as the Lord choice goes, Kostalton is always pretty good. Like, Ogre magic is kind of Ice magic is kind of crappy against Ogres, I think. We could try something. I have some ideas. Okay. Yeah. That seems interesting. Did I give armor and missile block chance to my entire army whenever I cast a spell? What unit would you use to make Nurgle more competitive? Oh man, they need some armor, like some durable armored units. Yeah, it would be really nice, like outside of Forsaken. I think that'd be really cool. That would be very cool indeed. So the OP War Sleds, actually, this is like one of the few matchups in which they're not very good. Yeah, so we have to get a little bit spicy here and figure something else out. I'm gonna try this. This seems like a fun build. I don't know if it's gonna be great, but we're experimenting here. So Zargard against Ogres, maybe a decent choice to have like one in reserve, right? To get in there and cause some problems. Definitely want Kossars with spears. Those guys are just amazing against Ogre Kingdoms. Winged Lancers I like. Kossovite Dervishes I definitely like as well. We need our little Snow Leopards. Tingle Streltsy maybe. I like this build. This build seems pretty good. I think we got a little something for everyone, which is great. Yeah. All right, let's do it. And ready when you are, Average Bear. Yeah, Blight Kings would be really sweet. Do armored Nurglings exist? No, Nurgle and Tabletop. The demons don't really have any armor, but the mortals often do. What do you recommend for Tzeentch versus Ogres? I've been struggling in that matchup as the Tzeentch player. So that's a pretty favored, good matchup for Tzeentch. You just want to spam Blue Horrors and then Chaos Spawn and Forsaken. That's it. You just bring like any Lord you want, a front line of Blues, a secondary line of Spawn and Forsaken, and then that's it. Like, it's so hard for the Ogres to beat. Yeah, Horse Archers are okay. Oh shit, yeah, he could bring Gorgers, couldn't he? Oh man, I forgot. It's been a while since I played against 4 Gorgers. I should have brought some like Bear Cab too. All right, so I wanted to bring a fun build, and as such, we went with double Little Grom. The thing is, like, even basic Kossar shooting is pretty good against them. And we have double Little Grom here, so we're gonna be unleashing the thunder. 11 units, pretty big army. Could be Noblars backed up by 4 Gorgers, right? Did I miss the donation? Holy shit, I did! Sorry, I had the OBS feed blocking that side, yeah. So ST Marrow, thanks for all the content, man. Thank you. Holy shit, man. That is a huge donation. $100. Hey, you're welcome. Tomorrow we have a tournament, and then I'll be doing Dawn of War on Wednesday, most likely. And then from Dalton, the channel has single-handedly... Yeah, I saw that one. Thank you, man. Yeah, there is a sassy... Yes, I've seen the sassy Nurgling with the Death Guard helmet. I have. Alright, so yeah, he's got an Iron Blaster. No surprises. The Iron Blaster has cometh. We'll chill you guys in the back and see if we can get some hidden fun. Iron Blaster, backed up by Slaughtermaster, all sorts of stuff. Okay, I think Little Grom will be good here. The double Little Grom. Unless I get hit with some obstruction. Okay, 2 shots going down. And both miss. Love it. This game's great. All right, so let's just keep shooting. At the very least, if he's having to run, he's not like shooting us, right? Which is kind of the game plan here. What do we want to summon? It's a lot of Noblars for sure. All right, so the pot shot's coming in. Okay, we hit him that time. He's shooting at the infantry, which is good. We could also use Death Frost to try and finish that thing off. And I think I just want to send some Kossars to the side objective. So you guys go here. Cool. The only bad thing is my things are like side by side right now, so I probably want to like scoot one over so they don't get like hit with the collateral damage. All right, so you guys are moving up. Should be able to defeat the Noblars in combat. What is he sending over here? So I need to like watch what he's actually doing to see when the dreaded Gorgers are coming in. All right, so you shoot here. Let's get some of you boys moving up as well. Get some Kossar Bowmen. Slaughtermaster the Great Maw is chilling. And he's sticking and moving. Little Grom should be able to trade effectively there. What do we have here? You guys hustle. Yeah, nice. We got some big damage there. I can't believe those cannons have not hit that Iron Blaster yet. Okay, there you go. I was going to say, that was like... That took its sweet time there, to say the least. All right, so let's bring some Cav up. Just hammer these guys off. I was going to use them a little bit defensively, but, you know, it seems fine. All right, so you guys move in, fight the Noblars. What we can do is drop the Saber Tusk character and just have it attack his Lord. That's kind of the game plan. And yeah, his Iron Blaster is being shut down by the double Little Grom, which I think is pretty sweet. All right, Saber Tusk. Let's get on the Ogre character. We can get the Ice Witch attacking him as well. And we can use Death Frost to try and snipe him. Cool. So Little Saber Tusk doesn't really have good mass, so we're going to have to do our thing there. Let's have you guys go here, and then you guys can ride them down. Seems good. And what do we got here? Some Ogre Bulls with Iron Fists. That's a pretty solid little play. What we'll do is we'll send some Leopards over here. The Leopards are actually really good in this matchup. And the Cav should hammer those guys down for sure. Looks like the Iron Blaster's on the run, so now we can switch onto you and snipe you down. Let's get these characters hunting, and I think there is going to be some loose pressure coming in, so this is what the Winged Hussars are for. So they're going to get on top of the Little Grom for a second, but shouldn't be too bad. So we'll summon you guys out very quick. I had some chevrons on them, so that's why they cost a little bit more. And the Ogre Lord is just getting dunked on super, super hard. Yeah, he's actually broken right now. The Cav are sweeping through. It's pretty fun playing Kislev without the War Sleds. Gotta admit. I mean, they're just not good in this matchup in general, but the Little Saber Tusk should help us win that fight over there. And the Winged Lancers should be able to just absolutely crump those guys off. So let's move off here, and we can send another Kossovite Dervish or something here. All right, let's have them go fight those guys. Cool, so form ranks, form ranks. Let's get these Little Groms shooting over at the Iron Blaster, see if they can pop it. Now we just need to watch out for the Dread Gorgers. That's like the follow-up. When the Ogre players get desperate, you start seeing the Gorgers come out. All right, Bear Lady seems good. Winged Lancers did their job. We're just going to hide them in the bushes and have them cover. And the Dervishes got a nice charge here. It looks like the Snow Leopard is helping us win that fight on the flank. Hey, thank you for the donation, Anthony. I'll take a look as soon as the action calms down a little bit. All right, so let's get you guys shooting here, and the Bear Lady. I think these are the Great Weapon ones. Okay, Iron Blaster should just be about broken here. And we need probably another Snow Leopard. They're really good in this matchup. I'm a huge fan of the Little Leopards. We got the 2 cap on them, and more importantly, we're crushing on value. It's 4.8 to 1.8 right now, so. All right, let's go, team. Hunt them down, chase them off. The Iron Blaster will not be victorious this day. Let's get our Cav to clean up some of the scraps on the flanks. You guys fight here. Ah, I was wondering when they would appear. I knew the Gorgers would make their appearance at some point. I didn't know when and where, but it was inevitable. Yeah, so little Noblar's trying to tarp at me in the backfield. We can actually use you guys to do this and get these Griffin Legion to stand by here. We have our like dedicated bodyguards in the back, right? Let's chase them off. You guys here, we can unsummon you and bring back a healthier one. Little Leopard can sit there and protect that. And the Gorgers are running now. We have the 2 big cannons blasting them into the Shadow Realm. The Ogre Lord has used the Slaughtermaster healing. Yeah, so he's got his fat healing going here. Dude, look at the little Groms just thundering on these guys. Super cool. All right, pulling back, defend, and yep, looks like we pushed them all back. Great. So I could try and creep in there right now. I have a lot of money saved up. What do we got in the backfield? I could do like a big Rohirrim charge in the back, although I'd rather just keep out like trading efficiently in this defensive position we're in. I feel like that's going to be better. How are we looking here? They can hide in the trees, out of sight, out of mind type thing. You know, if my opponent comes in, doesn't see them, maybe he'll charge in again, and I can get the value. All right, Griffin Legion. Let's go. Let's get the little Saber Tusk to go see if we can Secret Agent on those guys there. Use the Frostblade's ability there to give him a little bit more damage. Very good. So we got a lot of money saved. Let's go Pelennor Fields. So what we're gonna do is send some Zargard over there to go for the triple. We'll pull some Cav in the middle as like a bit of a feint. And now let's get our cannons, shoot these guys, and we can use the Death Frost and just nuke them into the Oblivion. It's not like an amazing spell, but it's not terrible either. Cool. So the Leopard should get the kill there. So we get the Death Frost. Should do some good damage against them. They're also being shot by some of our archers. And now they're rotating in the middle. And the Cav are here. What do we got? We got Iron Fists? Yeah, we can charge them. Let's go, team. Zargard are going to be very, very meaty. Very, very tough to get rid of. And Little Groms are almost out of ammo, so when they run out of ammo, we just send them back and replenish from there. Nice. Oh, God, I love Heavy Cav. Winged Lancers are so cool. So we get a big charge into the Ogres. Should be able to break them. The Ice Witch Lady, you can see the Gorgers got wrecked by that spell there, and we really softened them up. Griffin Legion doing pretty good. And the Snow Leopard, ooh, Crushers are back here, huh? The Crushers of the Great Maw. Pull some Streltsy. And yeah, we're just gonna have to fight those guys as long as we can. Let's get our last couple shots here. You guys keep defending. And it's only a matter of time here in the middle, I think. Yeah, cool. So we definitely have crumped these guys. Oh, nice shooting. He's got the lead belchers. Yeah, that's pretty scary. Ooh, the Maw. Look at that. Okay. How are we doing against the Crushers with Great Opens? Wow, we're actually doing super good. That little Snow Leopard thing is beast mode. Oh no, it's probably actually just the little Groms doing most of the work, huh? So when little Grom runs out of ammo, you just send it home. You actually get a partial refund for it, which is pretty crazy because it's based on HP. So we've held them back. The back objective is for sure probably going to be ours soon. And just to make sure, we can get some Kosovo Dervishes up there as well to assist in combat. Get some Winged Lancers running up in the middle. Let's keep pressing the Ogres. And we can Overcast Deathfrost here. Alright, let's shoot. Ah, the Ogre Power Fist. Kossars with Spears doing some work, and we'll send you home too. Alright team, let's get over there. How we doing? Yeah, Streltsy are there. I think the 2 Snow Leopards should win that fight against the Saber Test packs. We've almost got this guy down. Let's go ahead and hammer him with some glorious Polish cavalry here. Keep moving back this way. And excellent. So moving on to here, moving on to here. The Zargard, kind of the slow push, just to try and seal the game out. Now that we have enough of a value lead, I feel like going for the W is the way. Injured units here are not really bringing much to the battle. We'll send them back. They're chilling. They're good. All right, Streltsy, you guys can just park in the bushes, and if anybody comes down here, you can blast them. Let's bring the Leopards back. Yeah, looks like they're going to be heading to the middle now, so we can allocate a bunch of resources to that. 1, 2, and 3. And I could have sworn I clicked that 3 times. Well, anyways, I guess we'll get some of them. GG. Double Little Grom. Double Little Grom. Pretty good. Felt like they were good. Solid value. Yeah, 2,500, 1,900. I mean, they killed an Iron Blaster. They killed the Gorgers. Yeah, he had 3 Gorgers in reserve, so this guy certainly wasn't holding any punches. Yeah, the Little Groms carried super hard. Look at the Ice Witch, though, too. 1,700 on the Ice Witch. Really nice. The Deathfrost plus the just the Bear Mount. How'd the Winged Lancers do? Yeah, they all paid for themselves. Little Leopards just about paid for themselves. GG, well played. GG, well played. Noblar should be able to refill Iron Blaster's ammo. No, please, no. Don't give the Iron Blasters any buffs. Don't put that evil on us. Okay, Anthony donated 20 bucks. Thank you so much. He says, love the content, Turin. Idea to bounce Zine shields. After the second recharge of the shield, you have to activate the shield on the unit at the cost of Winds of Magic. Yeah, not a bad idea. There's so many good ways you could bounce those, and that's certainly something that could be explored. I would imagine CA will probably do something more simplistic. Like if they do nerf it, something like doubling the recharge time so it doesn't recharge so quickly, you know. Hey, we got Phoenix King here on the Silver Spire. Let's go with, I want to play Nurgle again, but we already played him, so we're just going to go Khorne this time, which is going to be great. All right, Wookiee Claw, you're here. So we'll just give Phoenix King some time. Yeah, they should give Gorgers shotguns and just let them run around. Yeah. Yeah, Little Grom is a good unit. Little Grom is definitely a very, very good unit. Ah, the dreaded micro match here. Okay, that looks fine to me. I dig it. Can you dig it? I can dig it. I definitely can. What do we want to bring here against these guys? What do we want to bring? Probably you two? No. No, no. Exalted Demonettes, Bloodletters seem kind of like a cool choice, potentially. There's all kinds of neat stuff. Hey, Brandon, I'm glad you enjoyed the content, man. We've been having fun here. I know Warhammer 3, like, not in the best spot right now, but it will be. It'll be a glorious game one of these days. Don't you worry. I can't bring myself to play a campaign. Like, I can't be bothered right now. Multiplayer still has, obviously, a lot of fun stuff, but that's just me. We had dual wielding Iron Blasters, like an ogre holding one in each arm. Yeah. That sounds like a lot of fun to deal with. All right, so we got you guys, which is great. As far as infantry goes, I kind of want to try something a little bit different here, actually. Let's try this, and then try these guys as well. Their melee defense is so low, though. We're going to try a very different build here. Something very different from what I usually do. Because the halberd spawn box kind of thing is pretty good against Slaanesh, for sure. You do want some halberds to hold your back objectives. In my experience, it's pretty important. All right, get a couple of you guys, maybe some of you. Man, these guys are pricey lads. All right, that looks fine. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I feel like something really important is missing from this army. Are you hyped for when they bring it? Dude, I am so hyped for the Game 2 races. Like, man, I'm so hyped. Clarence, I just bought the game after seeing your channel. Yeah, it's multiplayer is a lot of fun in this game. It's not like as affected by the issues that the game is having right now with like, you know, people not enjoying campaign and whatnot. I think just one of those is probably fine. Bloodletters might seem like a weird choice against Slanesh because, you know, but they have the speed, so they can get there pretty quick, which is nice. Yeah, they definitely have the speed. They have the need for the speed. And a little bit more money, just about 1,000. How do we want to tickle the pickle here? I don't feel like any of my cav are worth bringing at all. Minotaurs are pretty bad in this matchup too. Basic Warhound's not bad. They can definitely do some work. The dual-wielding warriors, I always thought were okay, but I find that they just kind of get crumped and broken a little bit. So let's just throw some chevs on these guys and call it a day. All right, good luck to Phoenix King. I think we're ready. Let's have some fun. Brandon says, Turin, still loving the Warhammer 3 content. Had my first AOS game as BCR. Oh, what is BCR yesterday and won? Then got engaged and quite the amazing day. Hey, Brandon, congratulations on the engagement. And BCR, who is that? Oh, I'm trying to think. I don't know the Age of Sigmar factions as well. Is that, let's see. What is that? God, that's going to bother me. I'm like one of those people where when I can't remember things, it haunts my soul. BCR. What is that faction in Age of Sigmar? Oh my god. Okay, so you have the please tell me, or else it's gonna bother me the whole stream. Please help me, I'm too weak. Beastclaw Raiders, thank you. Oh my god, yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you. Ogres with monsters, which is awesome. I actually so my Empire army, a lot of the Empire army I played, or I have, is like really poorly painted from back in the day. So I'm having a friend of mine, like, who's really handy with like paint stripping and rebasing. I didn't know Old World existed, right? Like nobody knew. So I switched my Empire army to Age of Sigmar to allow me to play them a little bit in Age of Sigmar, right? So I could at least use the models. And then they announced Old World, but not until I rebased everything. So now I'm going to have my friend take them off their bases and strip the paint so I can do like a new paint scheme for Old World. And I'm going to put them back on square bases. So that's my upcoming project, which I'm super excited about. BCR sounds like a sick band name. It does. Biochemical Romance. Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, what if Scrag could summon Gorgers? Oh my god, that would just be horrible. That would be the most wretched shit like ever. All right, Wookie Claw, thank you for your time. Hey, congratulations again, man, on the engagement. The best to you and your partner. All right, so we got the big demon, the big man, the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, but I'm really excited for Old World to come back because, oh man, guys, I have a pretty funny story yesterday. So I met up with one of my closest friends from way back in the day. Him and I have known each other since we were like 10, 11 years old. We went to high school together. You know, I played running back. He was a lineman. You know, it was this. We had this like, yeah, we were just homies, and so he expressed interest in getting into Warhammer 40K, which I was super excited, right? Because I have no friends in the area that play Warhammer 40,000 anymore to the new place I moved, right? So I went over, I brought my Chaos armies, I brought Death Guard and Black Legion, and I was like, yes, we're gonna get him into the game. We're gonna get this bad boy playing Chaos or Space Marines or Imperial Guard or like Necrons or these really cool factions. So we play a game, right? And he really enjoys it. You can tell that he's gonna want to continue playing. And so I was super excited. I'm like, yeah, you know, not only is my friend having a good time, I'm gonna have someone I can play 40K with in my area. And then we go on the Games Workshop website together and we're looking at all the factions, and I'm like, it was so funny. We looked through all the factions. I was like, please don't pick Tau. Please don't pick Tau. And like, I saved Tau for like later after I hyped up all these other factions. And then when we get to Tau, I'm like, yeah, you know, they're kind of just like, you know, Gundam Wing. And he's like, oh, I want to play those ones. I'm like, no, not another Tau player. Not another Tau player. Of all the factions he wanted to play Tau, I was like, no, I have failed. I was trying so hard to sell him on these other factions, dude. I was trying so hard. And he just wouldn't go for it. He just saw Tau and he saw the big mech suits, and I was like, no. Now there's another dreaded Tau player out there. Yeah, it was really funny. But yeah, all jokes aside, it's gonna be great. But I failed, guys. I failed. I was like, look how cool the Necrons look. They're like these ancient beings whose sentience is trapped, and they're like the Terminators, you know, from the original Terminator movies. Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. What have you unleashed on the world? I know. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. All right. Oh no, not Tau. I know, dude. I know. Okay, I gotta like pay attention here. I'm like so spacey here right now. So yeah, this is what I expected. Like, is everybody like counters the Cav? And that's why I brought my own Exalted Demons, right? The Bloodletter. So that we should be prepared for this. Hate it or love it, I love Tau. I know. Tau are like kind of a meme in that way, where like everyone pretends to hate them, but I don't know if they really do. Personally, I don't like, my first experience in the game was against Tau, and I got wrecked so bad, so I'm like forever traumatized from it. I'm like, oh, you know. Yeah, it was pretty fun. All right, so I would imagine, yeah, maybe we summon a cultist in for our first character. A lot of Furies here, which are kind of scary. I think the Corn Furies actually do win, so that's okay. So we'll just get another one of these, and let's get ready to party and pull back. We can always land on the ground, which is cool too, so we got options. Hey, Brian, how's it going? No, but honestly, so here's the thing, because I'm going to buy him a starter box to get him into the game. You know, and I actually have to spend my money on a Tau starter box now. So it's even double the punishment. Yeah, which is pretty hilarious. Yeah, Tau aren't really that fun to play against. They're really fun to play because you're just kind of like sitting back and blasting your opponent off the table, and they're just like suffering on the other side and rolling armor saves. What do we have? 2 Exalted Demonettes? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So we will try and get them. We got the Hounds. We got the Furies up in the sky. I think we go for a 3rd Fury so we can match him. If only Scarbrand could fly, you know? If only he had wings. I need to be careful because he's probably going to rotate to the back objective. However, I have Corn Dogs that can get back there really quickly and help against these guys. Yeah, Tau they seem like a lot of fun to play, for sure. They definitely do. All right, let's get up on the objective, lads. Let's get the dogs moving. I need to send somebody to that back point, so we'll probably send some halberds back there, I guess. Yeah, he's got Seeker Chariots. A couple other things like that, so. All right. So we're moving and a grooving. We are going to grab a Bloodletter of Corn and send it over here. I think we'll send it to the back objective. Do I want to send a halberd? Yeah, halberd's probably better, actually. All right, so yeah, we're going to try and rampage the Lord, obviously. We got the Corn Dogs sitting in their like weird formation there, which is very strange. All right, let's get you guys down there. Cool. So yeah, now we just chill out on this objective. And, you know, if he doesn't want to fight, then we're chilling. Yeah, we're good. Corn Dogs are here to help. Scarbrand, I didn't bring the breath attack. Might need to scoot up a little bit. We'll just like slowly try and push him off the objective here. And keep the Hound, so we'll get like one Hound in the bushes, and the other one can go like right here. We're just saying hello. We're being a good friend here. Cathay is the fantasy Tau, to an extent. Yeah, to an extent. All right, so let's get you guys moving in here. Scarbrand can come in as well, and these guys can go here. These Furies can go around the back, and cool. So yeah, we should be able to beat down these chariots for sure. 1 and 2. And then you guys need to pile into the back of these Demonettes and help us win that fight. Great. So Scarbrand definitely getting some beatings on these units. We got the Corn Dogs. We have the other Corn Dogs hiding in the trees, so we can pull them around the back. And now we probably need to start getting some like cultists, yeah, some like faster units up here that can help quickly. Scarbrand's getting swarmed pretty good, but I have good support here, and I think I'm winning on value. Like, the fact that we got those Exalted Demonettes surrounded there and we're just like farming them is really strong. Now we can go ahead and pop this in the Rampage, so the whole Slaanesh army is basically going to be Rampage right there. And I think we got this one. I know, like, normally you don't call games that quickly, but when you're playing against Slaanesh and Khorne, like, it's kind of just like that, right? Like, it's just fast, it's furious, and, you know, it's usually over pretty quick. All right, so we got 700 to summon a Corn Dog. Really nice slicing shards there, I guess. Yeah, does some damage. Give me the Corn Dog. Give it to me, precious. All right, here he comes. Yeah, Scarbrand just going deep, though. And we finished the chariots. I think our Bloodletters are still fighting, too. And, man, how did we not actually kill those Demonettes there? That's pretty crazy. They're still going. All right, we need to go bounce over there with those Corn Dogs and get them. Cultists come. Scarbrand, start beating on this character here if we can. And cool. So the Corn Dogs will bounce over there. Scarbrand hopefully just goes ham and takes out this character here. We got more Corn Dogs. Let's get him on the... Oh, those are fake Chaos Furies. Okay, that's fine. right, Scarbrand, keep farming. And yeah, the Halberd boys are controlling the back objective. We have this one. Value's actually pretty close. So yeah, maybe we're not in as good of shape as I thought. We do have the Cultist summon in the back pocket as well. I could use that here. Yeah, let's use that. I think it's worth. Scarbrand's a little bit surrounded by all these heart... Oh, those are Heartseekers too, yeah. So we're going to get a summon on top of them, which is going to be really nice, and then we'll come flank here. Scarbrand got whooped on by those guys. Man, that's pretty wild. All right, Horn of Corn. Pop that. And if we could just kill these like 1,400 gold Heartseekers for very little cost, that's going to be very nice. All right, so keep beating down this character. Yeah, that was a huge win for us, actually. That was a huge win. Now we need to get some Halberds to slowly move to the middle to like consolidate our position. And a lot of infantry coming in too. All right, let's get the Bloodletters moving over. It's kind of scary, actually. Yeah, the pressure that's being put on us is pretty intense. All right, so dogs and dogs. Let's go ahead and go here if we can. Scarbrand's getting hit by something. It looks like he's like snared or some sort of witchcraft. More corn dogs. Let's go. Keep moving them up. Infantry are just going to run away here. And we have our cultists. Okay. Oh, does that actually hurt my lord? Oh, that's kind of a cool one. Yeah, it actually does a little bit. All right, team. Let's keep moving. And you guys just go fight here as we pile in and try and snipe this unit. We could even go for the back objective. I definitely need more infantry up here. My halberds are taking their sweet time, and the summon units are disappearing, so that's a little bit of a problem. The cav might come. Let's get our bearings again. Yeah, we need to like regroup a little bit because Scarbrand is taking definitely some damage. Are those Heartseekers? No, they're Hellstriders. Okay, so that's definitely much more attainable for us. All right, Halberd boys, come on. We need Bloodletters here now, because he's got a lot of infantry. So, where do we go with the dogs? We can get you guys kind of chilling. Get the corn dogs going after these weaker guys on the side. And dual weapon warriors could be good, but they're going to take too long to get here. They're really, really slow. All right, so let's turn around. Have one corn dog go. Yeah, corn dogs are large, so they should really just dominate these guys. And let's just focus on value trading here. We're up on points, and we have time. We have halberds coming, so... All right, warriors, and you, looks great. We're getting some good engagements. Now, what do we see coming in? Exalted Demonettes. Ooh, that's going to be kind of scary, actually. Maybe we just get these halberds moving up here, to be completely honest. And do we want to get some spawn moving onto the objective? That could be pretty good, actually. All right, halberd team. We get the summons. Do I want to use the rampage? I don't think so. I think we're getting enough value there with the karate chops. We're up by a bit, but it's not enough that we're, like, comfortable yet. Hounds, not worth summoning, that's for sure. Alright, so let's go over here and just chase off these warriors. Get these halberds parking on the objective. So yeah, we just got to focus on not taking bad trades here. Alright. So halberds cruise up. Exalted Demonettes are on their way in. Those Furies should disappear here soon. The snare. That's actually kind of interesting, the slicing shards. Seems to do some good damage, for sure. Alright, and then halberds are on their way. Yeah, what kind of work does that do against Scarbrand? Okay, it didn't do that much there. The Demonettes are trying to get on my halberds, which we want to get the Bloodletters fighting there if we can. Alright, doggos. Some of the ones, way too far back. Alright, Scarbrand, we could rampage here if we want to. You could leave your friends behind, because if they don't dance, you know, they ain't no friends of mine. Furies, fly over. Bloodletters pile in to fight. Halberds can just come brawl with these guys, which is totally fine. Seems like we're getting some good cost-effective trading. I think we need to try and kill the Slaneshi Lord. Furies will come. Yeah, Exalted Demonette's obviously causing a lot of problems, but if we can rampage his Lord here, I think we're good. Yep, I think we got the rampage. Yep, nice. Alright, so let's just try and snipe this character if we can. Horn of Corn. And if we snipe the character, I think it's just over. We'll see. He did get the Locust of Grace off, though, before all was said and done. So that's a really nice play, seeing that coming. But the Slanesh Lord's getting karate chopped pretty hard here. Big Daddy Scarbrand doesn't mess around. And it's very close to dying. Very close. Come on. Come on, give me the kill. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Exalted Demonettes, I think, are dying as well. Alright, so Corn Dogs, is there anything on the back objective? There's not, so let's go threaten that, actually. Nice. We can use Wrathful Reaper here just to get the extra damage. Alright, halberds, you fight those Heartseekers. You guys pull back. Dogs and dogs. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Alright, so we do not have enough to summon anything. Yeah, and I feel like in this matchup you're always kind of like starved. Man, did we just like crump those Exalted Demonettes like super hard or what? Okay, we don't need these halberds here anymore, so let's just waddle them to the back to be safe. Yeah, that's GG. Man, that was a furious game. That was a furious game. Well played. Whew. Scarbrand raid boss. Exalted Demonette's really good. His did well too, but we traded pretty evenly there, which is solid. Corn dogs were good. Scarbrand obviously carried with the rampage, but so did the corn dogs. They did good. Hey, Phoenix King, GG, well played, man. It was a really good match. It was a good match, my friend. So on to the next one. We're going to be doing some siege battles next, soon. 1v1 siege battles to kind of see how that looks. Cipe asking, are Tyranids popular? They are right now, yeah. Because they had a really strong build, and I think they got their new codex. So Tyranids are pretty popping right now. They're not like as popular as like Space Marines or any of the human factions, but as far as Xenos go, yeah, maybe. All right, so Galleon's Cove. Slaanesh, maybe? Let's try some Slaanesh. That'd be fun. I don't play enough Slaanesh. All right. So we played the one terrible faction, Nurgle. Now it's time to play some other ones. The Nurgle game was really close, so that was a really good match. Slaanesh is super favored versus Nurgle, I think, in Domination mode, though. Not super, but maybe like 60-40. Typically, Slaanesh wins it. Do you run a Lord Discordant in your Chaos armies? I actually don't. I run Abaddon the Despoiler as my Lord, usually. And I feel like in the new Chaos Codex that's coming out, they're going to make a rule that you can only have one of those Lords. Because that's what they did for Death Guard. You can only have either Demon Prince Typhus, like, you know, all that kind of stuff. Ooh, look at the dreaded Instalock. Yeah. Okay. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun here. So what do we want to get? The Lash isn't that useful. Slicing Shards. I know I've seen people like try and use that against Ogres. The Whip is good just because it like triggers the army passive. I'll have to switch it in between streams because I'm not sure where I have it saved for the screen blocker. That looks alright. I'm really curious about Slicing Shards against the Chungus Kingdoms. Feels like it could be pretty fun. Alrighty, so you guys are all set here. Could get a Cultist as well. I like that. Let's get one of you ladies. Fiends maybe too? Kind of an interesting choice. Let's try that out. That seems like fun. 2, 3, 4. Slaanesh just has so many cool toys here. So many fun units. All right, I like this army. It's not perfect, but I think it's very fun to play and should be fun for you guys to watch as well. Cool. Good luck. Have fun to my opponent. I'm ready whenever you are, my dude. Turin runs Cobra Commander. Yeah, I basically do. No, so I run Black Legion. So I don't really run Demon Engines that much. I use mostly infantry because infantry is my favorite way to play the game. So my Black Legion army is here's my complete collection of Black Legion. I have Abaddon. I have a Chaos Sorcerer with a jump pack. I have 2 Demon Princes, one of Tzeentch, one of Slaanesh. I have Fabius Bile. I have the Dark Apostle with his little minions. I have about 10 Chaos Space Marines, 10 Warp Talons, 10 Raptors, 90 Chaos Cultists, 2 Chaos Rhinos, 20 Chaos Possessed, 3 Venom Crawlers, an Obliterator Squad. I think that's mostly my Chaos stuff for Black Legion. Let's see, there's a couple miscellaneous other things mixed in there, like characters, like a Master of Executions and a couple things like that. My death, yeah, so I probably have like, I don't know, like close to 3,000 points of Black Legion stuff. Maybe like just over 2,000, 2,500 would probably be a safer bet. Rampage Spell could be good, yeah. It could be, but you have an army ability that does it for you, so sometimes it's a little redundant. For Death Guard, I have a lot. I pretty much have every Death Guard unit. The only one I don't have, I think, is, let's see. No, I literally have every Death Guard unit. Yeah, I have everything. I have at least one of all those units. My Chaos Army, I need to get, like, Havocs. I need to get probably some, like, I don't know. When the new Codex comes out, so there was actually a leak, like, a while back. Not a leak, but, like, a rumored leak for the Chaos Space Marines Codex. And what I really liked about the Black Legion army is it said something along the lines of there was a stratagem that you could use on your one of the troops in your army to make them all painted, yeah. To make them a unit from your army belonged to any of the Chaos Legions. So to me, that was super exciting because I could take a unit of Noise Marines or Warp Talons and make them either Night Lords or Emperor's Children within my Black Legion army. I love the tactical flexibility of that. So if that actually is true, then, dude, I'm all about that. Yeah, I'm all about that. I think that Skull Crushers and other versions, I don't know. I feel like I think Khorne's balance is pretty good. Like maybe like a 50 gold cost increase on Khorne dogs, but aside from that, I feel like Khorne's in a pretty good place. So we got some Fiends here and some Furies and stuff. Should be fun. Marauder Spears are super good. We'll try and take a blob fight with them. I don't know. Slaanesh just kind of rotates all over the place. Oh, thank you guys. You didn't want the Turin radio show where we just talk with the screen blocker on? I thought you guys were excited for that. Come on now. Nids are going to win 40k by just eating. Yeah, nom-nomming everything. 100%. Yeah, oh, by the way, I do have Terminators. So I have, with Black Legion, I also have a squad of 10 Terminators. With Death Guard, I have a brick of 10 Blightlord Terminators, and then I have 2 squads of 3 Death Shroud Terminators. Yeah. All painted. Almost everything's painted. The only thing that's not painted in my Chaos Army is 1 Venom Crawler, which I'm working on right now, and then like my 10 Raptors. And for Death Guard, everything's fully painted. Yeah. Just about. Like a couple like loose pieces aren't. Alright, so let's see how many Iron Blasters this guy has. Oh, he actually went with Blood Belchers. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's go see what's cracking over here. Get the little Fiends chilling. Fiends can come around the side. Turin podcast win. I have had a podcast on the channel, but I don't know why. I just don't feel super motivated to do it. I kind of feel like I get to podcast with you guys on the stream, so to me it just feels a little redundant, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get back to doing it eventually. I've had ideas about starting other channels that are like non-gaming channels, just like ridiculous stuff, like talking about Steven Seagal movies and shit like that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Only so many hours in a day. Have you ever done one-on-one coaching? No, I mean, I could, for sure, but I don't know. Like, maybe when the meta is a little bit healthier, yeah, we could do that. All right, so we got some doggos kind of creeping here, so we're going to get some of these anti-large guys and put them in the bushes up here. And we'll move the Marauders down into the valley. Fiends can chill in the back. And we can send one Marauder actually down this way, and the other one can move up too. Or we could move one of you up here. We can like square up like so. Who's that, a hunter? Oh my god. See the hunter down here, guys? And Kari's a little bit out of position, but that's okay. So we got some trappers up here. Ooh, and a hidden Stonehorn. Wow, this ogre army is pretty serious. Pretty serious business. Alright, so let's get you guys moving here. The Fiends have gotten on top of the hunter. Should be able to do some work. Let's get the Hell Scourges. Get them down there to go crump those guys. And we can get our Furies over here too. Have them come help out. Cool. And charge the Saber Tusk packs. You guys come up here. I think the Saber Tusks, I can't tell who got the charge off there, so it could have been a little bit unfortunate, but hopefully Inkari can win this fight. And we'll just pull you guys back for now. I think the Fiends are doing okay. It's hard to say, honestly. We got the Cav flank in the back, and you guys can go ahead and attack there. Spears are on their way up, and here comes Inkari, so let's go ahead and pop the Willing Prey and the Wit Stealer Sword, and we want to use Acquiescence to get the big melee attack buff for our whole army. Cool. So hopefully Inkari can beat a Stonehorn Hunter. If Inkari can't, I'm going to be super disappointed. All right, let's move down here. How are we looking on this fight? It's a little bit messy, a little bit fast, a little furious, but that's how Slaanesh likes it. And we'll get some better cab in a second. So Inkari, are you winning against the Stonehorn? You are, but just barely. Let's use the Lash of Slaanesh to get the melee attack buff for the whole army. Get some Seekers. Very good. Spears are over here. Fiends are trading pretty well. And Inkari should be winning against that Hunter here. Whereas our Cav in the bushes are trading okay. Come on, Inkari. I need you to win this fight. This is big. Don't be a disappointment to Slaanesh. Slaanesh would be mega disappointed for sure. All right, so Iron Fist should get wrecked by Seekers like super quick. And the Fiends and whatnot are doing okay. How's Inkari doing in the duel? Very, very good, actually. So doing Slaanesh proud. And do we have any, like, Cav we can summon in a jiffy here? All right, so one's down. We got another one here. No need to use army abilities yet. Seekers will trade very cost effectively here, although the Noblars are a little bit of a problem. So the Hell Scourges, let's get the Hell Scourges around. Spears just capture the objective. And for now, I think we're doing fine. So we're going to go ahead and rampage this guy so he can't run away. So we're going to use the army ability on him, and we can go ahead and acquiesce him too. Cool. So yeah, that should be a complete wipe right there. And now we can move down to the middle. We can also get some Hell Scourges waddling down there, because they trade with Noblars super well. All right, guys, let's go help clear Seems the fiends are finally getting broken, and Kari should kill this big Chungus. Should get it. I would be very shocked if we didn't. And we got the Saber Tusks in the bushes here. We have pretty good capture weight, and Kari should wipe this out. I mean, man, the Stonehorn Hunter is taking like 45 minutes to kill, which is pretty crazy. Fiend's still going like champs, though. Look at those guys, man. Yeah, pretty impressive. And another Hell Scourge. Yep. Let's get the Hell Scourges moving down to the middle. There's some shooting there. That's partially what's screwing us up. All right, Inkari. Wipe that thing out if you can, please. Say goodnight. Inkari definitely going pretty Super Saiyan here. And if Inkari, if he can keep moving around the map and generating value for us everywhere, I'm going to be pretty happy. All right, let's pull back the Hell Scourges. Doesn't feel like a good fight for us. Got to make sure to chase that thing off. Ogres have healing, so I don't want anything coming back and causing problems, right? Okay. So the Cav are back. Let's get you guys onto the objective and just chill out a little bit. We can attack here. Inkari did get the chase off, so now we can sprint across and start causing some problems here. In the meantime, we need to shut down that shooting. Let's get some Furies. Jump on him. Hell Scourges should win those fights. You never know, though. And the Spears are holding on like champs. But Inkari's just going to go beeline it for the other Hunter here, and that's going to be the jam. Cursed Ogre Kingdoms. So treacherous. Slaanesh has good options against Chungus Kingdoms, though, I would say, compared to some other factions. All right, so moving you on. Inkari is just anime sprinting across the map with like a massive amount of speed. Let's debuff these guys to get the melee attack buff for the whole army. And let's get Spears. Yeah, let's move the Spears over here. We can have them like start to defend that angle. Very good. So we're on top of the Lead Belchers. Middle objective should be ours. Top looking pretty juicy. And yeah, all good in the realm. Oh man, playing Slaanesh is so fun. They're definitely a very fun faction. Lead Belcher's down for the count, which is great. Let's get the Furies to chase them off. Hell Scourges go here. That Hunter needs to pay the iron price, although honestly it's a little bit too fortified right now, so it might not be worth committing there. I think we just take middle and just cackle, and then respond to whatever they do. We haven't seen Gorgers yet, but Gorgers for Slaanesh aren't that bad actually, because, yeah, okay, Lead Belcher's got completely shattered there. Let's get the whip. And yeah, should do some good damage, and also trigger the melee attack buff for our army. Spears, go fight here. We can use the Sweet Sorrow. Well, you better be careful, buddy. You're getting a little bit danger close to us. We can't charge in too recklessly, though. I think I want to save up for some Heartseekers, like a big sweeper finisher type unit, right? God, man, look at those little Nobblar trappers. They're really kicking my butt right there, huh? All right, so yeah, we need to get you guys back on. Furies, just go attack these ogres. And if that Hunter comes too close, I'm telling you, the business end of things will be received. All right, I don't know what these little Nobblars are doing here, but that's fine. All right, so these are Ogre Bulls. So let's attack them. We can get the Furies for now, jumping on this bad boy, which we can actually Rampage to see if we can just kind of trap it in place a little bit. Cool. You guys go after the Slaughtermaster. Inkari, do we want to use any buffs or anything like that? I don't think so. Yeah, so let's chill here. Let's get you guys screaming around to jump on those Saber Tusk packs. And we've almost broken the Ogres off the objective, which should give it to us. We still have some Spears fighting on that back one, which is pretty wild. Okay, let's actually send some Hell Scourges down there. Yeah, screw it. I feel like the fight's going well enough, yeah. We've almost got... Oh, Troll Guts, nice. All right, guys, it's time for the Wit Stealer Sword. Let's go. For the Dark Prince, baby. Are you willing prey? Sure, looks like it. So we're going to use Narcissism to keep this thing from running. Oh, yeah, that's going to be some damage right there. Just all the debuffs, baby. All the debuffs. Charge here. We got the middle objective. Cav's doing great. Let's just pin him in their deployment zone a little bit. Inkari should kill the double Stonehorn Hunter. I like that one. Pretty interesting, like, ambush style of play, right? And there's some Nobblars here. Oh, they're chasing my Spears off the map. That's pretty funny. Okay. That's good for us. And I think we're going to get all 3 objectives. I think we're up by quite a bit. Nice, nice. Do we have any whips we want to do? Nah. Nothing really worth doing here. We need to send back some injured units, though. Like these guys, for example, but they do have some capture weight here, so we're going to kind of chill out in that regard. All right, so Heartseekers just going to absolutely destroy these Saber Tusks. It's just going to be pure punishment. Let's go. So now we can send you guys back. Get the other Hell Scourges moving up. Do a little fight we're kind of struggling with here, so let's get some Seekers to take down those Ogre Bulls with dual weapons. And you guys just stuff them back in their deployment zone. Very good. All right, so take down that Stonehorn. No Troll Guts for you. No healing this day. How are we looking up here? Ooh, all right. So what I'm thinking is for the next couple games, well, when we do siege battles, what we'll do is we'll do we'll do you guys like actually play, and I'll just like commentate. So, and then I'll play a couple myself as the game does progress. Okay, we shattered that guy, so we don't need to chase it anymore. Let's do the Whip of Slaanesh to get the army passive. Man, Slaanesh is so fun to play. Once Slaanesh's chariots get fixed and actually like work properly, I feel like they're going to be such a good faction. They really captured the place, like the feel of playing Nurgle, as well as Slaanesh. I feel Khorne as well. Yeah, I mean, I think they did a pretty good job capturing the play of the Chaos Gods. Like actually reflecting tabletop a little bit. Nurgle definitely likes to suffer in tabletop and just get shot off the table too. So having them be like that in this game is, I suppose, pertinent in many ways. All right, so we got the Hell Scourges. These are, yeah, Hell Scourge boys, so they can just go fight Nobblers. Furies come down here. Do they have any shooting? Not really. We can get on those Ogre Bulls, no problem. All right, Inkari, what kind of value are we looking at? Ooh, 4,000 on Inkari. That's pretty Super Saiyan. Heartseekers just come and end the day of these dudes, and Seekers as well. That's going to be some sweet bread. Speed buff, putting the speed of the Seekers up to... I thought that was a faction-wide speed buff. Is it only like... Yeah, it's weird. Maybe they just cap it like 100 or something? Or is it just... Yeah, look at that. 25% speed. But, okay, now it's kicked in. 125. There we go. I was going to say that seemed very weird. Nobblars are up there. And again, Slaanesh can react super quick to threats. Here comes the big man. Going to be taking down this Slaughtermaster. Dude, look at the stats on Inkari right now. Just sauced. 1,000 weapon strength, 82 melee attack. Oh, so good. So good and tasty. Furies. Gotta make sure these little trolls can't steal the objective from us there. Send you back. What do we have left? A couple Nobblars. We are feeding on their fear. What do we have here? A couple Ogre Bulls sprinting for the back. We can't have that. We gotta hunt them down here. So I think the only objective that's being threatened is this one, but with the dudes coming in, we should be fine. Yeah, definitely want to finish that Slaughtermaster. Let's stay there and chase a little bit. Seekers can come over here and help. Yep, mostly a route for the Ogres. I mean, they're down by about 5,000 value, so you'll notice the troop quality has gone from being like good Ogre units to just Haggard Nobblars and things like that. Little narcissism. These Ogres going to become narcissists and just stare at their bellies and not pay attention to the onslaught of Slaaneshi Cav that's going to be sandwiching them here, which is great. Back on the objective you guys go. Hammer them. Send back the injured boys. These guys are pretty healthy still, so we can keep them on the table. Whip of Slaanesh. It does some good damage. Not the best thing in the world, but it gets the job done. Dude, Inkari's probably got a lot of stats right now. Yeah, in terms of army value, probably close to 5,000. GG, well played. That was a fun match. A good proper Slaaneshi scrap. Oh, 5,100 on Inkari. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. What else did good? Man, Inkari carried that game. Like if I had gone with a foot like a Herald, I think I would have been in trouble. Like these two big hunters would have been so hard to kill, but Inkari's just designed to kill such things, right? Seekers. I find Seekers of Slaanesh, the Exalted, or the Heartseekers, are really good. I like them a lot. Yeah, this is an interesting build I've been seeing going around, the double Stonehorn Hunter. Yeah, it's pretty scary. No Gorgers, though, but I guess Gorgers aren't amazing against Slaanesh Spears and Slaanesh Anti-Large Cav, so. Weston says, Turin, are you planning on doing more Dawn of War? Yeah, I am doing it on Wednesday. On Wednesday, yeah. Chris says, I like how Turin's micro is on point while he's just cool and casually chatting. It takes, yeah, I can't do that in other games, though. It's just games you're super familiar with. All right, I'm going to go fill my water up, guys, and then we'll queue up for another one. The chariots aren't, like, bugged, per se. The damage just doesn't work properly, so they're not, like, worth bringing, unless they're the Kislev ones for some reason. I don't know. But, yeah, something's wrong with their collision box. I'll be right back, guys. Getting some water. I'm back in business. Let's get this party started. Let's have Have some fun. Can you do a Ogre Cav build? Oh, maybe, I think that would be better for a land battle than Domination. We've been talking about Seagal. Let's start a podcast. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be fun. It would be fun. The Hunter is a strange unit. It's a combination of 2 Ogre heroes in one. Yeah. It's really good. It's really, really good. Tyragon says, sometimes talking out loud what you're doing actually helps you make a decision. I find it does, but I play much better when I'm not commentating. Like, if I can just sit and focus and not speak, I probably play like 50% better. Yeah. Okay, it's time for the ogres. But we're not going to be degenerate. We're gonna play fun ogres. Like, if I have to play if I'm playing in a tournament, I'm usually off mic. Like, I'm not chatting. I'm just purely focused, you know. Corn. Okay. Now, I know what the degenerate build is here, guys. The degenerate build is man-eater pistol spam, and it's just super toxic to play against for Corn. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna have some fun. All right. So Corn is gonna have. What are they gonna have? Probably halberds and stuff. Maybe. Not sure. Man, I'm trying to find a way to not be like degenerate here. This is gonna be a meme build, so if we lose here, then it's all your fault, guys. It's not my fault, of course. Oh, that's shielded. Okay. I like that so far. Okay. I wish like the casters had like, yeah, better mount options. Okay, so you guys want like a Beast Claw Raiders type build? Is that what everyone wants? All right, so that's fine. Okay, you guys are gonna love this build, I promise. It is everything you've ever hoped and dreamed for. These guys are pretty meaty, man. Yeah, I need to bring some actual units so I don't just like lose hard. I'm not gonna use Gorgers because I just hate them. We will bring some good units in reserve though, like units, so we have a chance of like winning beyond the initial engagement. So I'm gonna bring good units in reserve. Okay. I think that looks pretty fun. Whatever, just throw the Chevys on that guy. And, choices, dude. So we got a couple of you guys out on the field. Oh no, he readied up on me. I'm running out of time. Those things are the crushers are so expensive, dude. It's crazy how pricey they are. Oh shit, I only have like 28 seconds. Homeboy really did ready up on us pretty quick here. Okay. No, we don't need 4 of those. That's absurd. The dual weapons, the saber tusks. 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, this build just feels so haggard, guys. This build just feels so bad. Oh man, Kyle's gonna cackle when he sees this. I just realized that if Turin was reading Steven Seagal books, the video would probably get demonetized. If I was reading Steven Seagal books? He's written a book? I don't believe it. You know, honestly, Age of Empires is like, it doesn't tickle my pickle like it used to. I don't know what it is about the game. Like, I still play a little bit on the side, but I will probably still stream it like once a week. Like I think I'm going to stream it on Friday or something is when I have it planned right now. But, yeah. Is a Warcraft stream yeah, Warcraft will be possible as well. I'm really hooked on Dawn of War right now. I'm really, really hooked on Dawn of War 2. Guys, we have the Chungus Cav. Somebody wanted like some Beast Claw Cav, Beast Claw Raiders, so that's what I did. And with scrap launchers. This build is just such an atrocity. So we got 2 units of these expensive ass Mournfang Cav with a Beast Caster because somebody wanted it. And he just has like the combat buffs for them and the combat debuffs for my opponent. So, all right, so we got the Mournfang Cav. We got you. All right, let's get the Saber Tusks. And then we have the Haggard Noblar Scrap Launchers, which are just such a meme of a unit. And these guys are just going to Vanguard and go hold the back objective. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, AoE 4 just doesn't do it for me. I don't know what it is. Just getting like tower rushed and just like, I don't know, man. Just something about it. I still do plan on getting back into it at some point, maybe when they release some new factions and stuff, but yeah, guys, this build's really bad. Although, oh, okay, he brought halberds. That's not good for us. Double cult, yeah, this is a very competitive corn build. He's got like halberds, double cultist against our Mournfang Cav. The one thing we can do is maneuver between points. And I will be summoning in some Maneater pistols here in a minute. The Nobbler scrap launchers, in theory, should be good against halberds. Like, in theory. This guy will just chill in the back objective, and he won't know I'm back there. Win or lose, chat wins this fight. Yeah, for sure. You guys definitely are in good shape here. If I can just avoid the halberds, maybe. I don't have any, like, Ogre Power Fist abilities, but probably just going to summon in Maneater pistols to shoot the halberds next. Because I do want to try and win for you guys here. I don't want to just be, like, a complete meme, right? And just, like, you know, get trash canned. This way. I could send, like, a secret agent squad. Ooh, that actually sounds like a really fun idea. All right, let's get real cunning up here. No, okay, I need to get, like, a good unit first. All right, Big Ben. So, can you guys, like, start bombarding these infantry, please? See what kind of damage they actually do. Mournfang Cav are chilling. And we can go ahead and summon you guys down here. Have you guys sprint there. Okay, so we're throwing scraps at them. Oh, that's actually pretty respectable. Let's shoot the halberds down. That's for sure what we want to be taking down here. Yeah, and these guys are hanging out in the vacation realm here. Yeah, we don't have to like fight them right away, right? We can like try and wear them down a little bit. Although they might come for us, which is a little bit concerning. Halberds in the back. Okay, okay. A little bit of damage going down. I'll take it. How much time do we have until objectives open up? Maneater pistols are how much? 1,400? Okay, let's pick them up. So now we can at least shoot. So, yeah, we didn't get like as good of hits with that volley there. We're just going to kind of let him have this objective for now until we move to the back and go for like a big ambush back there. Should have brought like a Flock of Doom type spell. Yeah, look at that, guys. A whopping 300 value. Certainly pretty sweet. We can get a Trapper coming from this direction too. Or just like a basic Nobblar. Yeah, let's just get like a Haggard Nobblar running up there. And once these guys get a little bit closer, we're going to go steamroll those halberds in the back, which is going to be hilarious. He can have this middle objective. Yeah, the scrap launcher is actually doing pretty good. Maneater pistols are on their way up, so we just want them to shoot at halberds. Okay, he just summoned something over here. I don't see what it is. Is it halberds? Oh, not more halberds, please. All right, let's go. Let's go, team. Now it's the time to spring our trap. The Mournfang Cav ride. They ride to war. I need to get some Iron Guts out here to like pound these warriors that are advancing on us. You know what? We can actually like move in and just fight them and take off the... Because these are still man-eaters, right? So man-eaters are pretty good here. All right. Ride Ogrim. Full wrath, full ruin. Yeah, the red sun rises. All right. So we get in there. We smash some of those warriors. Getting a little bit of work in with the pistols. Need to get some Iron Guts to defend the business. We're going to the back objective. Come on, team. This is gonna... I feel like it's just gonna end so terribly. Man, how are the warriors beating us up so badly there? Jeez, that's really not good. And we need to get some like just chaff units too to just tarp it. All right, let's go. You guys get back. So we need to get on top of the halberds first with those guys. Maneater pistols are on their way back. We can reposition you guys back here. Take down those warriors. All right, the Ogrim are here. The Ogroharim. I don't know, my brain just can't process. Oh my god, he's got a Bloodthirster here? Dude, he needs to calm down with that thing. Alright, so let's just... We need to let the trappers engage first before we engage there. And then we can start to like do some work here in the middle, right? So you man-eaters, just shoot here. You guys can come and just blast these halberds back. And these halberds, what you do is you break their bracing with the trash units. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on back there? All right, let's just hammer in on all sides, and we can go ahead and just debuff them. All right, so those guys will die like really, really quick, or at least they should. Man-eater pistols still chilling back. We got the big boys moving in. I'm just glad they're not coming back here. So you can see the halberds are dying super fast. So we should be able to get the crumping back there. And these little Nobblars can move to the back objective. Sure, why not? And the Man-Eater pistols here, he's just trolling, having a good old jolly time. We need something to deal with that big Chungus. I don't know what. I guess another Man-Eater pistol is kind of sadly the answer. But yeah, we're getting some good crumping here. Back here, we have absolutely destroyed those halberds. Wow, holy shit, okay. So the Crusher Stampede has done its job. Let's move in and go after them. We can go after them here. Let the Saber Tusk continue to chase them down. And now we need to get back to this fight. And start shooting the Greater Demon if we can. I think we have a deeper summon that we can do. Yeah, let's shoot here. Cool. So how are we looking here? The Warriors should get taken down by the Iron Guts eventually. These things are kind of like artillery of sorts. Yeah, and we get a decent engagement here, but he does have the Cultist summon, so maybe I don't want this. I'm not sure. We can use the Pan's Pelt to buff these guys up a little bit and just pull them back. They have really good mass, so in theory we should be able to just run away here. Let's loop back to the middle now. My Ogre Lord is actually trapped, though, so I might have to stay and defend him a little bit. And defend his honor. Otherwise, he's just going to pay. All right, so the Cav are here. Let's get around the top and see if we can salvage him. And attack. All right, so in the backfield, how are we looking? Yeah, we got the big demon. He's getting crossfired, which is great. Corndog's going to the back objective is really not good for us. So we need to probably get double Saber Tusk to go fight them. And that should take them out. I mean, we're somehow winning on the objectives. I have no idea how that's happening, but I guess our Noblar scrap launchers are still alive. So let's go in guard mode and just start shooting into the halberds here. All right, so how's the Ogre Master doing here? He is holding on, but he's broken as hell. Let's just surround here and see if we can free him up. Yeah, he might be able to rally there. We'll have to find out. Greater Demon getting popped on all sides. This is good. We're still up on value with this complete meme of a build. Seems to be working okay. All right, let's get the Haggard shooting going here, and you guys can move up. Saber Tusks. Dude, look at those Noblar Trappers just raid bossing that, huh? 1 and 2. Ogre Bulls, let's go. Can the Mournfang win this fight against the old halberds here? I think so. And if my Ogre character comes back, I really think we'll be in good shape, potentially. All right, so yeah, we got the 2 Saber Tusks down there. Man-Eater pistols need to move up. Start shooting in the middle. What do we got here? Perfect. So we can do the Pan's Pelt here, which is probably going to hurt us on the overcast, but I think it's worth. Nice. And then we can do the Curse here to debuff their stats. Oh! Oh no, the dudes got there. Alright, let's turn around and hammer these guys if we can. The poor Lord is just having a rough time of it. Yeah, so the Saber Tusk should be able to hold their own there. We got the Man-Eaters moving up. We got everyone kind of moving and grooving. I think the Man-Eater pistols are up here now? Where are they at? I know they're not control groups at the moment. They should be. So Noblars need to tank here. And it looks like there's going to be some scary demons on their way here. The halberds are almost broken. We can use Massacre down here to give like a huge combat buff to that force. And in the meantime, we can just kind of press into the middle. So those guys should be going down. Let's go shoot these halberds. Let's get these guys blasting here. Noblars coming up. The Lord is doing good, and honestly, the Mournfang Cav haven't been doing too badly. The halberds here are more the problem. Come on, buddy, come back. We need your magic. We need your Harry Potter. And the Ogre Bulls can just park on the side and hopefully capture that. Oh man, look at the demon going ham back here. Not really doing too much, but yeah, we got a lot of money saved. I don't really know which to summon at the moment. I think this whole like expedition back here is probably doomed for the most part. The Mournfang Cav we can actually get him back and do a little bit of a razzle-dazzle play. Let's get you and just move to the middle. Start getting all these big chunky Ogre boys moving onto the objective. Swing here. Man-Eater pistols doing some great work. Honestly, though, I think we could probably just charge in at this point and just crump them. Let's shoot the Lord. You guys are up on the objective. And the scrap launchers. What do we shoot here? I don't know. Yeah, back objective's getting kind of wild, but the Greater Demon, I think, is in trouble. Mournfang Cav are still fighting. Our Lord is still going like a champ. Let's curse him. Yeah, let's just camp him back here and see if we can like lure my opponent to the edge of the map to waste their time a little bit, but we're up on value somehow, some way. Let's reform ranks. Scrap launchers, what do we have to shoot? Ooh, halberds coming in, very, very nice. Chris Rock Lobbers. Look at you with the timely joke. Yeah. But the Bloodthirster's just dying back there. I don't know how that's happening. I guess just ogre stuff. Yeah, and then just whatever. This is how ogres play. Just click buttons and win. Although, honestly, there has been a fair amount of micro this game, to be fair. All right, so Man-Eater pistol, shoot there. And, yep, these Mournfang Cav can be sent back to heal. Our other dudes are here just fighting bloodletters on the edge of the map, which is okay. And they're going to get that objective back, but that's okay. We're going to dismember these guys, slow them down a little bit. Just let us get our pot shots going. And scrap launcher, send it back, get the ammo replenished. And I think that was a cultist summon. The enemy lord actually died there. I think the Iron Guts like beat him down, yeah. You know, I'm actually kind of happy with the scrap launchers this game. I feel like they're doing pretty good. Same with the Bornfang Cat. What kind of value do we have here? About 1,000. Not like they paid for themselves, but they certainly just weren't useless by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, so these guys are just all beat to hell. So let's just send them both back so we can replenish our pool. Can send you back too. Alright team, let's move up. Looks like there's a big goon squad going for the back, so let's get you guys moving in and you guys as well. And get one of you guys fighting here. Ogres will trade pretty well against most of these type of units. Are these summoned bloodletters? They are, so they'll be disappearing here soon. No problem. Send back the injured man-eaters. Gotta do some housekeeping every now and then. Just ogre things. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how the man-eaters did. I'm honestly thinking about resummoning my lord. How much magic do we have? 34? Is he still alive somewhere? No, he's not. He's just not back in the pool yet. Okay, that's fine. Alright, man-eaters, let's blast. Let's pull you guys over here. No point in blobbing there, and that's gonna be GG. We're gonna... that's quite literally what's gonna happen. Dude, the double Mournfang Cav opening was pretty fun. I wouldn't call it good, but... like, because the prevalence of halberds in that matchup make it very risky. But 900 and 1,000, okay, they almost paid for themselves. The Beast Caster was also kind of mediocre, but it was, like, I feel like an Ogre Caster would have been better, just to buff their combat attacks. But I guess if it had been, like, a big blob fight. But yeah, halberd spam is gonna be problematic there. How'd the scrap launchers do? Wow, look at that, 1,200 on that one. About 700 on this bad boy. And looking around, yeah. Wow, 2,000 on the man-eater pistols. Really good unit. Poor Bloodthirster just got karate chopped. He didn't really pay for himself. Yeah, that was definitely a Mimi one. All right, so one more domination battle, and then we'll switch to the other formats. So we're gonna kind of play with some land battles, and then we'll do. I want to spend a little bit of today doing like who do we want to go here? Let's go Tzeentch. Let's go like real sweaty Tzeentch. All right, so let's do this. And we'll give the big chicken a try and see what my opponent wants to do. Yeah, the Bloodthirster could have been more useful in the middle for sure. Like, I actually like the scrap launchers a little bit against halberd spam. In theory, it should be good. I mean, an Iron Blaster would have been much better, right? An Iron Blaster would have, like, killed 2 halberd units by itself. But the scrap launchers, like, once Iron Blasters get nerfed, could become, like, a more prevalent thing. You know, I want to host a Dawn of War tournament, but the problem is the sound bug. Like, people just disconnect like crazy in that game. So it'd be an absolute nightmare to host a tournament. Yeah, Flying Taco. I think so, man. I think so. I think maybe there's a little bit of magic to those units. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of magic. So we're going to do some siege battles next. If you guys plan on joining the siege battles, please make sure, please make sure that you're you have a good connection. Okay, this is an interesting one. So what are we playing against? Tzeentch? Yeah, or no, Slaanesh, okay. The dreaded Wookiee Claw, thank you. Alright, so let's do this. And let's do this, I guess. Yeah, looks fine to me. So we're gonna do like a sweaty build now. Although maybe, I don't know. I suppose it would be considered sweaty. And then we want to go with some of you guys. And what else is really good against Slaanesh? Have you tried the Exalted Herald plus 2 Iridescent Ores, triple blue flame, and Lord Sniping? Yeah, it's pretty funny. I think like good players though they'll know not to bring like a vulnerable Lord against you, but yeah, it's pretty hilarious for sure. It's definitely pretty hilarious. I always like the Doom Knights, those kind of units, but not in this matchup. Not in this matchup, that is for sure. All right. I feel like this combo is pretty strong. Typically, you can't go wrong with it. You've got a starting army. Screamer's pretty much useless in this matchup, I think. Actually, bringing one against the Soul Grinder might not be a bad choice, but I mean, I don't know. It still feels like a weird pick. And again, flamers just aren't worth it. Cool. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, that's right. No, I'm not. I actually need to bring someone else. Okay. Hold on, my friends. Just bring a little one of you guys or something. Could be on the disc. You know, I feel like maybe that's a better choice up here. Having second thoughts about the army comp, guys. Yeah, we'll get the little Herald. Harold the Herald. He's our best friend. And yeah, we don't need that. We can keep that, and we can cut that as well. Get him on this. Cut all these abilities. We're reworking the force a little bit to make it even sweatier. I'm curious what my opponent can do here. Against, like, I've been wondering how Tzeentch, like, you know, or how Slaanesh deals with this. We could even try one of these. I think that could be really good. Try this. And switch that to the main army. Don't worry, guys. We'll give you a full breakdown of the army as soon as we start. Right now, I'm just kind of scheming here. Yeah, I feel like the big armor is kind of just stupid. Slaanesh just has such good armor piercing that it just feels like a complete waste. All right, good luck to my opponent, man. Thanks for waiting for me, man, while I kind of scheme through the army here. I'm being real sneaky. Yes. Oh, that's some delicious water. If my opponent doesn't ready up, like, yeah, I'll just wait for him to ready up. I don't want to rush him. I'm a little suspicious that it's taking. Oh, I forgot to run my screen blocker here. Well, it's too late. He already knows what my build is if he's watching the stream. You know, I don't. It doesn't really matter actually. Let's let this guy see my build and then he can try and beat it because I'm curious what he can do against it. You know. Yeah, Soul Grinder's interesting. I don't think it's very good though with all the focus fire. Yeah, I would assume that. So the only reason I'm a little bit, as the kids would say, sus is because I picked my army and then like I reset it and now he's taking really long to pick. So it makes me think he's repicking his army to face my new army instead of the original one. So maybe I should just pull a full 360. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just do this. Yeah, we'll see. Even if he knows exactly what I'm bringing, I still think it's a hard matchup. So, you know, whatever. We'll give the charity that direction. Is this thing worth bringing? Let's see if I can get some chevrons here. Ooh, yeah, I can actually do that. Nice. Good, Anakin, good. Does this list work into every matchup? Not everyone, but like a lot of them, yeah. Like, Tzeentch is just so powerful that it can usually get away with all sorts of shenanigans. Yeah. They ain't messing around. The only thing I don't like is this. I should have replaced it with a spawn. Yeah, it is what it is. Ultimate sneaky move would be able to have a second game client running on the second screen and use that screen as the blocker. Oh man, okay. This is where you put up the blocker, make a big show of redoing it, and then bring the exact same army. Yeah. Hey, Enraged, thank you for the donation. Really appreciate that, man. Really appreciate it. Okay, so now we are going to do this last domination battle here, and then we'll be switching on over to do the siege battles, which really excited to do. So we're going to be testing it kind of as a format. I'm playing 5D chess, yeah, for sure. All right, so I think we just like move on the middle. You know, we brought the Exalted Boy too, just to give a little bit of, you know, stopping power. Got Furies flying around, all sorts of shit. These blues can move up on the side objective. Slaanesh doesn't have any way to like punish through these units, and with Tzeentch you want to put all your stuff in guard mode typically. It's very, very strong. Cultist and Cultist. We could even take one up there. Might not be a bad idea. Yeah. And then you're in here. You guys are there. Wow, look at the hard ready up here. Yeah, so a bunch of infantry, which is to be expected. So he definitely built pretty well against me. But I still think we're fine. Like, we just summon in Forsaken and spawn, and then we just, like, crush the infantry, I think. Anyways, let's go down here. What does this do? Power recharge. Effects proportional. Is it, like... I don't even know what Tzeentch does, because I almost never play it. Okay, so I hit 2 units there, and now we're getting 1 per 1. Oh, holy shit. Okay, that's pretty good. We have the Power Stones. Let's get the Furies flying over. Like, blues will still do well. They're all silver shielded, I think. Let's see. Yeah, no, they're bronze shields. Okay, and then there's the character up there. So we can just start blue firing that thing. We're gonna go say hi. We're gonna go say chest. Okay. So here comes the first shot. Let's say Sweet Christmas. I don't know why I'm having line of sight issues. I literally was like up in the air. Okay, there's the first shot. And we hit the chariot pretty hard. Yep. Definitely worth. So now we just do that. And we just cackle in the night. And we need to bring in some spawn. Alright, so yeah, we're going to focus fire here in a second. We're just going to keep blue firing. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get our formation. And just start blasting them into the Shadow Realm. We want to hit the Hell Scourges here. The Hell Scourges are definitely a little bit more problematic. And we have another blue fire up, so let's just hit the Lord again. It's really risky bringing, like, an expensive Lord. And, like, look how good blues are, man. It's just crazy. Like, even something that's supposed to be good against us is just, like, not that good. You know? It's just some wild shit, man. Alright, so we get that engagement there. We got the Lord down very low. We're chilling here. We have the Cultists. So now we just fight over the middle. And now that we got spawn coming in, it's going to be so super tricky. Alright, so let's blast these guys now and get the other Furies attacking them in the back. While we just drop another blue fire here. Yeah, we're just going to sit. Little iridescent horror. We can drop the summon back here. Bring in another wave of spawn. So each just feels so much easier than like a lot of other factions, you know? Alright, so we got the summon. Let's drop the bows. And Homeboy is just basically taking out the Slaanesh Lord. This is why a lot of Slaanesh players don't even bother bringing a Lord in this matchup. Which is pretty hilarious to think about, actually. And, oh, that could be pretty good, actually. Yeah, and these guys, we're going to land them here. So we're going to land them, and then just like run them right here. Pull you guys back, and we need to get the spawn moving into the Demonettes. And where's my little troll on the disc here? Okay. That should do some good damage for sure. Couple units getting a little bit beat up, but let's go into guard mode and shoot. Spawn just crumping through. Nice. Oh, that was so brutal. Did you guys see that damage? Oh my god. Okay, Power Stone time. We got our Mortal Kombat Brawl here, but we have the blues and the cultists, so I think we just win that. And where the hell is the Lord? It's back here. Okay. One of your units has been destroyed, my lord. All right, let's drop all the bombardments. And yeah, now we just keep bringing spawn up because he's mostly infantry. These are just like summons, so not too worried about it. And I think we're doing good in the pit fight here. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, I think when his Lord's gone, it's going to be like a little bit too hard for him to come back here. Spawn, ooh, nice Pit of Shades though. That was pretty good. All right, so let's shoot those Exalted Demonettes, and you guys can just kind of keep blasting here. We're up by quite a bit, and now we can start potentially pressing the sides once we get the blue up here. All right, so now you guys can just waddle. Yeah, the Lord is dead. We have the wind spells here. Let's get you guys in melee. Come on, get in melee, and we can just unsummon the cultist after we use it to get a refund, which is crazy, crazy strong. And we have the other cultists chilling on the high ground, so no problems there. So now let's see what's going to be summoned. Heartseekers of Slaanesh, probably not a good choice. A super expensive big target, and Tzeentch is just so good at, you know, taking out such targets. You can just kind of follow around on the little disc character there. Play a little bit of disc golf. And let's get some Forsaken. Yeah, we're just going to go for the triple cap and move you guys up too. Furies, go here, go here. Little blues can chill on the objective. You guys can be sent home. Exalted Pinks can move up, and we don't need to defend that back objective, so let's move you guys here. Yeah, this is just such a hard matchup for sure. And especially when you got your infantry all bunched up like this. That's going to be Bread City. Oh, I'm a little bit too far away. Oh no, it's the bug where he runs to the corner. God, I hate that shit. Come on, CA, please. If this game was actually close, then that would be that could have been my game-winning play. But instead, my guy's like running to the corner of the map because he's bugged. I love every second of this. CA, please. They will fix that, though. I am pretty confident they'll fix it. All right, cool. So now we just take the top objective. We just kind of pour Forsaken on it. Summon the cultists again, just to get another blue. And yeah, man. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. We got the old blues making their way across. Forsaken should do some good crumping. Oh no, look at this. So we need to like land here. Like toggle the ground. Yes. I love the villainous Tzeentch cackling here. That was a pretty cheeky little play to try and catch me though, for sure. Let's get our own, just so we can get control of the skies again. We'll sacrifice one unit, and then we just get up here, and then we can go back up in the sky here in a second. Cool. So now we're on the objective. We are gonna push in there, and then I can't see where I'm casting that spell because of the snow blindness, but apparently we did a good job. Yeah, that's great. And our one little Fury unit there is in danger. We'll send a couple in to fight. Looks good. And yeah, we should get this objective here. We can even do a blue fire down the pipe. And what do we have? The other cult is coming. Great. Pop the Power Stone. Let's actually go after some of these Heartseekers here. Uh-oh, they're coming for me once again. They want my caster. They want him. They can't have him. All right, so let's summon another Forsaken, I think, as soon as we can. All right, so we got the army ability, but what we want to save up for at this point is the Tzeentch ultimate army ability. That's the real good stuff right there. And our overpowered Protoss shields are regenerating. Is he threatening anywhere else? No. Okay, there's no other threats. That unit's crumbling. What do we have here? What are these? Heartseekers? Hellstriders with Hellscourges. Okay. Keep hunting these expensive cav. Just show them who's boss. And we need to get in and use some magic here. I wish I could, like, see. Okay, that looks like a good cast to me if we zoom in like that. Cool, man. Let's go drop some bows on these guys. Summon another unit of pinks to just shoot into those expensive, juicy cavalry. And they get back there, but... Dude, what is with this guy? He's running to the corner again. Oh, my God. Do I have, like, skirmishment? No, he's just running to the corner of the map. Dude, come on, man. CA, please. All right, I'll shoot these guys. Let's move in. We got all three objectives. This is typically how this matchup goes. Like, even at the highest level, it doesn't look that different than this. More Forsaken. How are you guys doing? Yeah, literally, they didn't even get through the shields. Like a huge 1,400 gold unit just doesn't get through the shields of that Forsaken there. Which will just regenerate, mind you. All right, here they come, baby. Let's get this party started. Gotta zoom in nice and good like. It's gonna be... Oh, dude, I can't see it. Okay, I think that's good. There we go. All right, that was pretty sweet. Nice. Still got it, baby. Old man still got it. So we almost have our mass army ability, so what we're going to do is just pop this to get that procced. You guys can come up here. You guys come up here. And we are going to use the Tzeentch army ability, which will pretty much karate chop any last vestiges of the Slaaneshi forces. All right, just as planned. Yeah, basically. Tzeentch for sure foresaw this fight, because it's pretty much how it always goes. Tzeentch has got like great army abilities too. Like that one is so good. I've seen it win so many games, and that's why spamming blue and pink fire is so cost effective, because it's cheap, and yeah, it just does so much work. What does it do if I overcast this? Increase damage? Okay, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, they're a little faster. Oh yeah. Oh my God, look at that. A 1,400 gold unit? No, those are just basic demonettes. Okay. Brutal stuff. All right. Am I the only one hearing what sounds like Daffy Duck? No, the little Tzeentch monsters do sound like 90s cartoon characters. Pit of Shades has a really cool sound effect, I agree. Okay, what ability sound effect is my favorite? Probably like the Orc Wah is like, when you hear that, you're like, yes, dude. It like gets you hyped to be playing them, you know? It gets you hyped to be playing them. Dude, Tzeentch is just so good, man. Their army's so strong. Like, what can Slaanesh... Slaanesh really can't do a whole lot against that, I feel. I mean, maybe they can. Maybe we'll learn someday. Slaanesh will get some dreaded DLC to help. Yeah, against Tzeentch, though, you can't bring a Lord with Slaanesh. You can, but you have to either bring a really big one, or you go... which isn't very good, in my opinion, or you just don't bring a Lord. You bring him in your reinforcements. Alright, so... It's time for siege battles. Now, if you are going to join this, do not join, please, unless you have a good connection. Because if it's laggy, I'm just going to leave the game. If we have lag, we're not going to like drag everyone here through like a 45-minute siege battle. So Turin siege 1v1, and I'm going to be hosting, so we can give some commentary and yeah, preferably if you have some multiplayer experience, so we can get like a good gauge of things here. Password's just going to be 123. Uno dos tres. So siege battle. let me go to the website and see what the parameters for the event are. So we have our Siege tournament this weekend. So custom funds, 18,000. Okay, that's what we had, 18,000. What maps do we have? We have Weijin is the first map. Okay, where is that one? Here we go, Grand Cathay. Hey, Sir Tarquin, GG's. I know we played earlier. You were the Lord of Ogres. I love it. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna like test the rules of our Siege tournament. You guys can play whoever you want. Just treat yourselves. Because Siege battles are very different. Yeah, okay. And we got Midnight Sun versus Sir Tarquin. And we have, yeah, this is going to be sweet. All right, so you guys pick your armies. So the reason why we're testing this out, guys, is because on Sunday, big shout out to Umais, the Mountain King. He has put together a rule set for a Siege battle tournament, which is kind of exciting. Like, if it's actually a fun, balanced format or reasonably balanced, then I'm hyped for it. So we have Siege tournaments on Sunday. It's going to be taking place at 9 a.m. Pacific time. You guys can go to totaltavern.com to sign up. But you can see the rules here. So custom funds, they're pretty big armies. We have 18,000. We need to set the timer to 20 minutes too. Although for this, yeah, time limit is going to be, yeah, we'll do 20 minutes. And that will press the envelope. So the timer is 20 minutes here. Settlement level is 1. Yeah, okay, so we got that, cool. Large armies on. Okay, so I need to check that. And then unit size ultra. Okay, so we're good. Because attacker deployment is visible by defenders, the attacking player must tell defending player in Discord when they're finished deploying. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. So Sir Tarquin, you will finish deploying your army and then do not move after that. Just stop and let your opponent, because the defender is supposed to be able to adjust. And, you know, if you're moving your army at the last second, it defeats the purpose. Okay. So because the attacker deployment is visible by the defenders, attacking player must tell defending player in Discord when they are finished deploying, and then they cannot change their deployment after that. Okay, so please abide by these rules. Please do that. Cool. Yeah, and we got a little prize money coming in as well, which will be fun. And yeah, here's the maps as well, so you can see. Zufbar should be a pretty fun one. That's like the Dwarven map. But yeah, guys, a couple tournaments this week while we're here. We have a land battle tournament tomorrow, and then Domination on Thursday, and then 1v1 siege battle tournament on Sunday. So anybody who wants to play, come join the party. So Khorne is going to be defending a Cathay city, which is very fun. And yeah, I'm hyped for this. This is going to be interesting. Is 20 minutes enough for a siege? I think so. Yes. Because the idea, like, this is in the tournament. If siege battles went for like 40 minutes and people were just being super gamey and like abusing towers and things like that, then I think it would be a terrible visual, spectator thing. Yeah, it just wouldn't be great. I think 20 minutes is enough. Yeah, I think 20 minutes is enough. So Sir Tarquin and Midnight Sun. Unfortunately, there's no chat here, which really sucks. CA, can we get a chat DLC, please? That was actually going to be my April Fool's joke, was just doing a chat DLC video. But you guys, you got 20 minutes. And if the defender holds for 20 minutes, then they just win. So you need to be aggressive. You can't just a little bit of sieging is fine, but 20 minutes is a long time in this game. How do you set different fund amounts for the defender? So it's proportional. So the attacker, if you have 18,000 as the default funds, which is what we're doing for our tournament, you have the defender will get 12,600 and the attacker will get 18,000, but the defender gets towers and walls and stuff. So, that's how the game applies that. Yeah, I need 50 minutes for any of my siege cheese. Yeah, I think 20 minutes is fine. All right. So the ogres are ready, and we can take a look at the armies real quick. That is oh my god, look at him. He went with a super elite army. He's got like man-eaters and hunters on Stonehorns, and Khorne is like spawn and halberds. Wow, okay. I was expecting I was expecting a much bigger army for the siege. Wow, this is going to be really interesting. Does the rule say what happens if both win as the defenders? Yes. Depending on who the defender is, if both players who win as the defender in the best of two, then the individual who won the game faster won the defense quicker gets the W. Yeah, and this is also why we're doing this, because if we do find 20 minutes is too short, then we'll switch it to 40 for the tournament. But like again, that's going to take a long time. People will be there all day. Total War Freak. Hey, no worries, man. We'll get you next time. Yeah, if you go to TotalTavern.com, you can read all the rules for the event, and it explains like the tiebreakers and all that. And it's a really casual tournament, honestly. If you guys want to, like, for those of you guys who consider yourself campaign players, this is like the perfect place to shine. You guys have more experience here. You know how the towers work. You're like probably a little bit better at playing in the cities than we are, like us tournament multiplayer folks. So like, get in there, dude. Defend your city. So okay. So now the ogres need to deploy their entire army. And then Khorne gets to counter deploy. Like, siege battles like are so cool in theory, right? Like, look at this. Oh, look at him. He's just like, welcome to my glorious city. Yeah, like the 20-minute thing is good though, because it forces a little bit of aggression, right? Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know. Maybe 40 is going to be more prudent. But we're testing today. This is like a test format here. So it looks like the ogres are just going to be deploying out here, and Khorne is just going to be chilling in the meantime. So big thanks to Sir Tarquin as well as Midnight Sun for playing it straight there. It appears there's no lag. This is great. So you know what? We can have these two guys. If there's no lag, they can do the best of two against each other, and we can see how that goes. Ogres have the wall breaker ability in multiplayer sieges. I don't believe so, but they have like siege attacker on everything. So like even the basic ogres and man-eaters can break down walls and stuff. Or gates really quickly. Yeah. Couple saber tusks being deployed on the far side. Hey, Nick, thank you for the $5. Really appreciate it. My name is also Nick. That is my first name. And Turin is my middle name. So, cheers, man. Khorne defending a walled city in Cathay is weird. It is weird, for sure. I was expecting a Cathay defense here, but... Alright, so the ogres look to be fully deployed, more or less. They got their lead belchers chilling out there. So now Khorne will deploy to defend the city. It's going to be interesting to see what the meta is pertaining to defenses. Like, do you just Helm's Deep in the back? I feel like not using the walls is a mistake in some extent. I feel like you should have at least one infantry here to get some free shots in the beginning and then, like, fall back after that. And maybe just some halberds. Because ogres, like, infantry can't climb walls. They have to go through the gates. So against ogre kingdoms, I feel like getting halberds and, like blocking them in the gatehouse here is going to be really tough for ogre kingdoms. Noblars can climb walls, and ogres are really fast, so they can move to other gatehouses and do their thing like that, but... 40 minutes seems too long. Unfortunately, no, there's no other in-betweens. Like, I think 25 to 30 minutes would be, like, the sweet spot. But great Nicks think alike. It's true, dude. It's true. We do. Khorne defending a walled city. Yeah. Not a common sight. That's for sure. So, let us know. Who do you think's going to win? Victor here? Khorne or ogres? I'm curious. Based on what you've seen. So, for the ogre army, guys, it's going to be ogre bulls with dual weapons. Backed up here by a Slaughtermaster of the Great Maw, double Stonehorn Hunter, Man-Eaters with Iron Fist, as well as some Lead Belchers. So obviously a pretty chunky army here for the Ogre Kingdoms. And then looking at Khorne, Khorne is now deploying across the city. So they have like a little bit of a staggered defense. They got some Spawn here, they have Cultists, they have a Herald of Khorne, and then they do have some Chaos Warrior of Khorne Halberds here. So yeah, there's all sorts of funny business going on. Khorne going to be staggering their defense, probably trying to use towers to drag them through the mud. We'll have to see. Are you guys talking about Will Smith memes? Oh my god, yeah. I bet you there's some pretty crazy ones appearing on the internet. I think ogres have a lot of units that can attack walls as well. Yeah, I suppose so. I'm not really sure. I haven't really played ogres in campaign. I mean, I played a Scrag campaign, but I just auto-resolved everything with the Gorger stack to see how OP they were, and I wasn't shocked. So we have a pretty close vote here. We have a 52% vote from a very small percentage of the viewers who think that the ogres are going to win. Not bad. So yeah, I like this. This is a pretty cool format. Like obviously the attacker deploys, and then this is kind of what I do in head-to-head campaigns, where you have the boys, you know, kind of alternate. You're like, okay, you're done. Because when I used to do head-to-head campaigns back in the day with Italian Spartacus, we would like troll each other, where like we would redeploy our whole army at the last second, just to you know completely mess around. It was pretty fun. Voting Khorne just to see ogres lose. There you go. All right, fair play, fair play. No, giants. I feel like a giant could be good. This ogre army is so elite. Like, the whole army is man-eaters, I think, with the exception of a couple ogre bulls in the front line. Just the real basic ones here. Yeah, Khorne definitely wants to play the gatehouses a little bit, I think. looking around into the back of the city. We have the old Chaos Spawn. Spawn are very good against ogres. They hit super hard against light armor, and most ogre units have like 40 armor, I think. I think like man-eaters have like 40 with their pirate robes that they're wearing. Halberd's going up in the wall, so the piercing tower is here. What do we think is the first tower going to be for the forces of Khorne? Obviously, they can entrench the back and just try and hold the victory plaza, but you know that's a little bit precarious for sure. If you let the ogres have the entire city, they're going to be getting control over a lot. They're going to be getting a bunch of vigor and melee attack buffs and all sorts of freebies that I think could be pretty catastrophic, to say the least. So the battle's underway. The siege is on. The Chungus kingdoms are moving in, while the towers here, the piercing towers, ripping some shots into the advancing ogres. Halberds, of course, going to be very tough. Can ogres? Oh my god, I don't think the ogres can even get up on the walls to take those halberds down, right? Because ogre bulls can't get up there. Yeah, wow. It's kind of an interesting thought. But yeah, they're getting some okay shots. Look at this. The man-eater pistols are kind of getting dunked on a little bit. They haven't lost any models yet, but have lost about a fourth of their HP, and that's going to be changing very, very quickly. Yeah, ogres can't climb walls, right? Oh, but they can just beat on the fort wall? Okay, I haven't played ogres in campaign. Oh my god, the Stonehorn is just like ramming the walls, dude. That's so cool. Oh, and it looks like the ogres can just hit the walls. Oh my god, that's so cool. I totally forgot about that. All right, guys, so the ogres are bashing down the walls of the city with their bodies. They're just getting in there, dude. And this one's going to be falling pretty quickly. And then the Khorne halberds, yeah, they probably want to peace out. They're like, screw this shit. This sucks. Okay, Stonehorn's still working on the walls here. These ones are being taken down as well. 5,000 HP on this one. 4,000 on this fort wall. Oh my god, I love that the ogres are just brute forcing their way through. Okay. That's pretty wild. Oh, and the walls fall. And then the Khorne warriors fell off the wall and actually died. Oh, and the Chungus kingdoms have come through the gates. You got to get those halberds in to fight them now. You gotta stem the bleeding here. You gotta pour in and fight. So the ogres have gotten through the walls. Oh my god, I did not know about that interaction, but that makes it all the more spicy. So some of the warriors didn't make it off the walls. They've turned in to fight the forces of the ogre kingdoms, who obviously have a numerical advantage. As far as towers around the city, we do have a couple of saber tusks from the ogre kingdoms that have found their way in. And it looks like they're going to be trying to jack capture points, and there's no like corn dogs to really stop them, so they might be able to actually do as they please. Now back into the front of the fighting. Ogres are definitely a little bit pinned in by the Khornate halberds. Hunter, certainly a problem, but the old Herald of Khorne, the Locust of Wrath, doing quite a bit of damage. You can see this guy down to about 6,000 already, and all the halberds being buffed as well by the Herald of Khorne. Yeah, that was a pretty funny initial play, but obviously Khorne getting a pretty favorable trade here. Leadbelchers don't have great line of sight. But the ogres have gotten in on several points here. You can see that the Chaos Warriors with halberds, of course, ready to intercept against these ogre bulls with dual weapons. And now they're rushing in, while the man-eater pistols just kind of chill outside. Like, a lot of the stuff that this ogre army has is very good in like open field battle, like double Leadbelcher and double man-eater pistol. But in this case, it feels like a lot of their stuff just isn't able to kind of do what it wants because of the line of sight. I mean, I think they're shooting through here, like partially, but it's like really, really awkward lines of sight. Here would be a good play. If the ogres ran through these walls and set up their shooting down in the street here, I think that would be an incredibly strong one. Yeah, falling off walls, the dreaded Legend of Total War tactic. Yeah, that's what's going down here. But the ogres are being repelled a little bit at the gatehouse, but they still have gotten through the center and have more and more units, and that's the reason why the attackers have a lot more funds, right? It's because they're being forced into bad situations. Here, Saber Tusks are fighting the cultists, and the rest of the city, I think the other Saber Tusk is trying to get around into the back. And yeah, Khorne is also very entrenched in the back of the city too. They have halberds, they have spawn, they have a fair amount chilling back there. And where is Khorne going to be building its first towers? I don't know if we've seen them building it. It looks like they're mainly fighting up here. Khorne obviously does have a value lead, but remember the ogre army has about 6,000 additional funds. So the value lead has to be pretty substantial for sure. Towers really need to be employed. So Chaos Spawn fighting ogre bulls with dual weapons. The other Stonehorn is on its way back in. And it looks like the forces of Khorne at the gatehouse are starting to kind of waver against the attackers here. The Leadbelchers able to get a little bit of shooting in against the spawn to the point where they're actually down to 4 models and seem to be doing okay. Now taking a big macro look at the city here, Khorne does have a couple spawn of Khorne chilling here, as well as some Chaos Warriors. And in the back, more and more Minotaurs of Khorne. So a lot of anti-large. Looks like they're going to be Helm's Deeping. Because again, the ogres have been fighting for about 4 minutes now, and you can see they've already made some pretty good progress. So I think 20 minutes from like a competitive format seems to be a decent choice so far. But yeah, ogres have gotten in, and I think they've finally broken through the Khornate defenses. Now, Khorne does have a couple additional layers of defenses, and it looks like their first tower is being built, so I think Khorne was saving up for a big Chungus tower. I would be surprised if Khorne doesn't move up to defend this. I definitely would like to see a Khorne defense of this tower, like moving up a halberd unit, trying to hold that key point there. Otherwise, ogres are just going to bully you down, and that tower isn't going to be doing a whole lot. Now, cultists of Khorne fighting. Khorne up a little bit on value, but again, doesn't mean a whole lot in the siege situation here. And the halberds are grinding pretty well against the hunter. Obviously, they have anti-large armor piercing, getting through the large carapace here of the hunter with 110 armor, and yeah, definitely doing some work for the blood god. Cannons are going to have to be a problem. I know you cannot summon reinforcements in this mode. It is large funds, though. We have currently the attacker with 18,000 funds and the defender with like 12.6. But the defender, of course, has walls, towers, and does have access to the defensive, placements and things like that. So it's definitely pretty cool. You know what? I'm actually really excited about this format, and after this match, I think I'm going to host the game and try myself, so somebody can come and challenge me there, and we can try that as well. Spawn of Khorne holding on like a champ. They got their claws, and they're beating down the old man-eaters here, but the man-eaters will get their way through the spawn. It's only a matter of time. Value lead for Khorne, pretty minimal, but the towers are really, really strong. And is there another way in? There is. They could also backdoor here. Ooh, I like this play. So right now he's building a barricade, a trap, which will lower speed and melee attack. I wish the traps actually did damage. I think that'd be a lot better. Like, it's kind of silly how they don't do damage, but it's literally a spike trap. Like, you think that would actually cause some hurt. Khorne is moving up, setting up barricades everywhere. Look at this, the Khorne barricades. If only they had some shooting units, But they have the triple barricades coming up. A tower here, and are more or less ready to defend. Yeah, there is no way up here, I don't think. Oh, actually, they can go up and around and then come through here. Ogres can definitely do that with some of their speedier units. So the cannon does have line of sight right now. Let's keep tabs on this cannon. So the cannon tower, I think it can kind of see through here, but it doesn't appear to be shooting right now. And the first stone horde is moving up, and it's going to be moving through that barricade right there, and we will give it a try. Base God says, Turin, it's a travesty that you do not have more subs. Probably the most overly nice YouTuber. Total War multiplayer is very much like a niche thing, so I think it's partially that. But thank you. I really appreciate the kind words. The cannon tower, is it going to be shooting at the hunter? Oh, here it comes. 3,500 HP. Oh, but it actually went into the other guys there. So the spawner are going to surge forward and block up the Stonehorn Hunter while the cannon fights here. I do like that the Minotaurs and the spawn are being brought up, as well as some of the Khornate infantry. Like, back defending here isn't going to be as pertinent, especially if you have a tower here. If I were Khorne, I would probably build a second tower somewhere, like a really cheap one, like a piercing tower. And now they're trying to hold back the Stonehorn, while the cannon tower does miss there, but the hunter is getting very, very low, and Khorne certainly doing a decent job kind of holding it back. And remember, defending is part of the issue as well, right? If the attackers aren't able to get through in time, the defenders will get it. So like, there is some sort of a metric to that as well. So cannon tower, what kind of damage are we seeing? Oh, I think it's going to hit that man-eater right in the face. Oh, headshot. And down goes that lead belcher. Yeah, he took that one right in the face. Minotaurs of Khorne feel pretty good here against all this big armor. They feel really, really good against the big armor. Here comes another shot, blasting in. Once again, the lead belchers lose 2 models. Okay, so now the Khornate cannon tower is proving to be pretty strong. Look at this, the Herald of Khorne, he lives. I don't know how he lived. He just kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah, man, look at that. Ogre's taking a very, very one-dimensional approach to this, just pushing right up the middle. And the Minotaurs with Khorne, with the Horn of Khorne, really, really holding on pretty well. We have 12 minutes left on the attack. I'm starting to think, is it too short? Not really. The battle's on kind of coming to a head right here, honestly. Like the Khorne army is, the army is very, very low here, so maybe 40 minutes would be a little bit more prudent. We'll have to have a discussion about that. We'll actually put it to a vote for you guys after you see this, and you can decide. So the cannon tower shooting still missing a little bit. It seems like it's not the most effective piece of equipment. On the other side, the ogres are rushing in. So the cultist of Khorne is trying to hold them back, but he's going to be probably beaten down by these man-eaters with pistols, while the Khornate forces moving into the choke here, going to be trying to hold them back. Locust of Wrath, really, really nice. Huge melee attack buff. Ogres definitely need to take advantage of their speed. The fact that they're blobbing here is giving Khorne a lot of fighting value, and this cannon is just loving every second of this. As far as the time goes, 11 minutes and 20 seconds left. Halberd's holding pretty firm here as the ogres continue to move up. Ooh, and the hunter takes one right in the old face. And are the ogres capturing any of the objectives around the city? It doesn't seem like it at this point. Man-eaters with pistols, able to clear that cultist, and now I think it's a good opportunity for the ogres to do a back cap, because Khorne really committed heavily to this defense here. So what I would probably do if I were Sir Tarquin is I would just like break through this barricade trap or run back this way and just like capture this point and maybe threaten the back cap as well. I think that would be a very, very strong play. The blob fighting continues. Minotaurs and Spawn of Khorne holding back the ogre tide. The power fist of the gods coming in. Ooh, okay, that did a little bit of damage. Nothing too crazy, but man-eaters are really good fighters. Leadbelchers are obstructed right now, so he should probably have the Leadbelcher shooting the tower to try and bring that down. Does Khorne have any other defenses around the city? One of the capture points here is being taken by... What, is there like some invisible unit here I'm not seeing or something? Kind of strange. Well, anyways, the Khornate Tower is coming up here in the choke. Any chances we'll see a Warhammer 2 stream? Maybe we'll do one for fun. Yeah, maybe. Warhammer 2 is certainly holds a spot very near and dear to my heart. Yeah, Khorne is holding pretty well in this little valley here. The Leadbelchers aren't shooting super effectively. We have some Khorne halberds in the back of the city that are a threat. Meanwhile, the Ogre Kingdoms are beelining for the back of the city. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, look at them go. Oh, I love that. That's such a good play. And the Khornate halberds are nowhere to be seen. They're right here. So now Khorne is going to, or the Ogres will start getting victory tickets for holding the back of the city. Do we have any Khorne units back here? I see something lurking. Oh, the secret agent trappers, dude. Yes. I love this. The secret agent trappers going in for the back cap on the city. Khorne obviously having to allocate a lot of its resources to hold back the Ogre Tide. A full health halberd unit. I mean, the Khorne is trading very, very well in this fight, for sure. I have to admit, pretty fun format. I'm really enjoying this. I think there's going to be a lot of cool tactics to this. 25 minutes would be good, but there's no option. It's 20, 40, or 60 for siege battles. You don't have anything in between. So the spawn of Khorne fighting well against the Man-Eater pistols. A huge shot coming in from the cannon tower there. Blasting into the Hunter. Will the tower go down? It looks like the cannon tower is being shot by the Man-Eater pistols. The Herald of Khorne holding on like a champ here, but probably going to be taken out by the Man-Eaters as well. And in the back of the city, we do have the cap. So the forces of the Ogre Kingdoms. We need more power bashes. Yeah, Dawn of War 2 style. Yeah, the back objective is going to be taken. Little Noblars proving to be huge, huge MVPs, man. Trapper is going on a mission impossible because Khorne is actually holding very well. The Ogre army is pretty bare bones. I mean, I guess they have Leadbelchers. Their Lord is like low. The Minotaurs and the Spawn here are just grinding down these expensive units. And I felt like Khorne had a chance to win this, for sure. Like, I felt like this wasn't, like, imbalanced, really. But again, this is, like, our first time really, like, watching this being used as, like, an actual format, which I think is fun. B-Master is saying there are actually 2 locations that generate victory tickets. The big one is 5, and the small one is 2. So you can't just defend one. Yeah, makes sense. So, Trapper's going to be taking that. The Herald of Khorne has been taken down. So he's just withering. Oh my god, did he stabilize? Oh! He gets popped by the Man-Eater pistols from downtown. And the Man-Eaters here cleaning up the halberds. Khorne looking to be on the back foot, and that is going to be a victory for the forces of Sir Tarquin. So basically that's how you would, and he just has to clean up the spawn units, but like you would, if there was a tiebreaker and both players won as the defender, right, or the attacker or whatever, you would, whoever won quicker, if they both win as the attacker, like we have like, you know, we would just keep track of the time here at the very end, and which is kind of actually interesting, because what happens if somebody just brings an unbreakable unit and runs it in circles? It's a waste of the time. That's something we have to think about, you mice. What do we run into if the if somebody just brings something unbreakable and runs it around? I guess you then win on victory tickets. So I suppose that's something that is just part of the game. I like 20 minutes, super grindy, games get boring. Yeah, I hear you. I think 20 minutes is cool because it adds like a sense of urgency. Like you have to defend and that sort of thing. Because, yeah, that's going to be it. So, GG, well played. That was very fun. That was very, very fun. So we can flip those two right now just as like a sample game. So these guys can play again because there was no lag and they seem to be pretty evenly matched. So what was that? So that was like 7 minutes and like 20 seconds, give or take. Can somebody let me know the time for victory there? Cool armies. So you guys can stay in the lobby. We're going to flip you guys now, and now we're going to be doing a different city. So we're going to try Zufbar, the Dwarven city. It's a shame we don't have the glorious Dowie to defend the city right now, but we'll do Zufbar. Okay, so Tarquin and Midnight Sun, you guys can play again, but switch your faction now. So we're going to kind of simulate as if this were like one of the tournament games. Yeah, it was a good game, Midnight Sun. So now you're the attacker, and Tarquin is going to be the defender, so feel free to pick whatever you want. Could do no orders for unbreakable units after army losses? Yeah, it's kind of an interesting one. Defender wants to waste time but loses by victory tickets. Okay, fair play. Fair play. I'm trying to think how that could be really abused. Yeah, because like demons will crumble, so it's really only an issue with spawn, which aren't a very fast unit in the first place, so I don't think it's that big of an issue. 13-minute game. So you guys can rewind in the stream and check, actually. If somebody could do that for me, I'm going to get a notepad out. So this is probably what I would do during the tournament when I'm casting. I would just like... So the players would need to do this. So Tarquin... W, attacker, and I think it was like 7 minutes and like 30 remaining, I think is what it was. You guys can let me know, but I have a little notepad out now, so I'm going to keep track of this. I actually really like this format. I think it's fun. Cathay defending is going to be sweet, I think. I think it's going to be really fun. So game one, we had that. Now we have Cathay defending Zufbar, which is it's as close as we can get to dwarves. And Kislev is going to be attacking. So we get the Kislev attacker here. 7 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. Thank you. I thought it was like 7:30 around there. All right, so now we'll see what happens here. Yeah, Khorne could have played it better for sure. Is the time poll up? Yeah, let's do that. So time for siege tourneys. Okay, so 20, 40. I mean, those are the only really two viable options. 60 minutes is too long. So I think 20 minutes is the better one, but like we could see slower factions struggle with that. So I don't know. Yeah, in the tourney you would replay the same map, but showing more maps is fun. I agree, yeah. We're gonna just switch it up and show more maps. Imagine Cathay on the attack. Yeah, I feel like Cathay would maybe struggle like to attack in that time period because they're not aggressive. Like I think like part of me feels like 40 minutes might be a little bit better for like siege factions to have a chance. But 40 is too long. There's like no in between. Like you guys can see here, I don't have any options. I just 20, 40, 60. What a shame. Yeah, no, I know. 40 minutes tournaments would be too long, but we also want the slower factions to have a chance. Like Grand Cathay isn't going to break through your walls quick, you know? They don't have the siege attacker. Like Ogres almost ran out of time. They only had 7 minutes left, and they can break down walls with infantry units, you know? So 30 would be perfect. Yeah, 30 would be perfect. I agree with you, Fidel. Nurgle probably can't win a siege battle in 20. See, like, yeah, the slow factions might get punished a little bit too much. Certainly not meaning to trash. Yeah, I understand. In a tourney, what about letting players choose a home city that they always defend? Yeah, there's all kinds of cool ideas, Shetland. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and Cathay does have a lot of bodies. They could attack the city from a couple different angles. Nurgle can blob really well, though. Unlimited time. What we could do is we could do 30 minutes, but we just put like, we just tell the players that, you know, like at 30 minutes is over. I don't know. It's kind of haggard though. Nurgle can't get to the victory point in 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious what Cathay is going to bring here. So we got 18,000 for custom funds. We better see some blimps and cannons, dude. So Kislev is attacking, so their army's going to be much bigger, obviously. Very cool. Zufbar is such a cool city, too. Just cast and call at 30 minutes, yeah. We could do that. We could end the game at 30 minutes. We'd have to like have a custom parameter in for that, but we'll see. Set it to 40, but the actual time limit is 30. Yeah, I think that's like a direction we might go. We'll have to... What do you think, Umais, about 30 minutes? I guess you and I should play some games this week to test it out, too. Could there be... Nurgle gets more time. Yeah. Yeah. Cathay has a great air force, tons of peasants, archers, and cannons. Yeah, they do. Cathay's definitely got tools for siege. Although we're not seeing any cannons here. Although cannons on the defense, maybe not as good. You could like put one down the alley of the city, which could be kind of cool. Zufbar is really rad. The city is so cool. Look at it. Dwarves are just so cool. Yeah, here's the main capture point in the back of the city. So right now, Sir Tarquin, you need to deploy your army here. And then just basically don't, or the attacker needs to deploy, excuse me. Midnight Sun deploys, and then you can counter deploy him once he's done. So we got a bear, a couple patriarchs, Tsarina Katarine, some good stuff. Tsar Guard with great weapons, interesting. Streltsy and armored Kossars. Will the great forces of Kislev breach the city with the elemental bear? Need a Kickstarter to get Great Unclean Ones powered scooters? Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, Total War. I saw that. You still can't mount artillery on walls, even though it was literally in the first trailer for the dwarves. Like, I remember people were so excited for that. They're like, oh, I'm going to put our organ guns on the walls. But yeah, you can't, sadly. Dude, you should be able to mount artillery on walls. That would be like the coolest thing ever. Yeah. I don't know why they didn't do that. It seems like it'd be a really popular feature. I love Longmas in the siege battle format. I feel like they're just such a good sweeper unit. Yeah, such a solid sweeper unit. He does have a Sky Junk, which I like quite a bit. Cathay going to be taking up the defense of the city here. I'm curious where they'll probably set up a cannon right here. I think would be the play here. But yeah, it looks like both players like kind of know where the other one's deploying, so they're just going to be setting up here. There is a battering ram, so we do have the armored Kossars with the Kislev battering ram, and then the Zargard also have one. So they're going to be advancing up in the city. I definitely wouldn't probably use the Zargard on the battering rams because these guys are going to get shot pretty badly on the approach by the old Iron Hail gunners up in the walls. So definitely want to be a little bit cautious about that. Definitely want to be cautious. Now for the army of Kislev, we do have Katarine. She does have a couple AoE spells, including Heart of Winter. We have the Elemental Bear, Kossars, triple Zargard Great Weapon, Streltsy, and a couple Bear Sleds, which will be okay. Bear Sleds aren't going to be as good in siege battles, though. Classified Dervishes, and a couple basic Kossars. Now for the forces here of the defenders, Iron Hail Gunners up in the walls with Jade Crossbows, and we have more crossbows and more Iron Hail Gunners. Halberds on the defense inside, crossbows layered in, Dragon-Blooded Lord of the Constellation Bombardment. So it is going to be doing the Constellation of the Dragon, which is a mega good spell, actually. I really like this for siege battles. This thing does a ton of damage, So if you get like a unit of Zargard and pop those guys, definitely could be pretty good. Beemaster says, in a tournament, we will play without equipment. At least that's what the setting is right now. Okay. It doesn't seem like the equipment's really overpowered, yeah. We'll have to see. The dreaded Sky Junk is going to be sitting above the city here, just dropping fat payloads on the faces of the Zargard down there. Very nice. Dude, I love it. I love this. This is really fun. This is a really, really cool kind of spectacle sport here. The supplies for Sir Tarquin are obviously starting at 200. Yeah, I always thought they started a little bit later, but anyways. The Sky Junk getting a first volley into the armored Kossars, and Kislev does have all these piercing towers. So the piercing towers, you know who I feel would be super cool in siege battles would be Slaanesh. Like you deploy here and then you just run your entire army around and just troll that way. Oh my god, that'd be so fun. Maybe that's who I'm gonna have to try. I feel like it could be a little bit trickier as the defender. Like, I feel like the attacker usually has the advantage in most siege battles I played, just because of the bigger armies. But you know, maybe we'll see. Maybe I could be wrong. Total War Freak, let's see here. I have a great internet connection. We love to play. Yeah, right on, man. Right on. You're probably really good at it, huh? Yeah, siege equipment doesn't cost money, correct? Dude, look at the Iron Hail Gunners up on the walls. Huge volley on those light war sleds. Big damage. And the Elemental Bear taking a big hammering. Cathay obviously getting its money's worth in the beginning. While the light war sleds are going to be maneuvering around, do we have any towers being built by Grand Cathay? It looks like they're just mainly manning the walls, which is cool. Because normally in siege battles, people don't really man the walls, right? They just kind of cheese in the back of the city and the AI is terrible, but when you're against the player, it can be very different. Zargard with great weapons getting hammered by the Sky Junk. So the armies are not even in terms of their actual size until the value has more or less gotten to like 6,000 to 0. Because the attacking army has an extra 6,000 resources, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we will see. Iron Hail Gunners probably going to be unleashing a hellish salvo into the advancing armored Kossar, so we will see if they're being given correct attack orders. Oh, look at this. We got the spears. Look at the bear. We got the spears and the Terracotta Sentinel in here. Yeah, man. Look at that. That's so cool. The giant Terracotta getting ready for the bear at the gates. That's pretty rad. The elite infantry here are getting pounded super hard. The Zargard definitely getting the business end of things. This is a very, very proper defense. And you can see how missile factions will probably be really good at defending compared to someone like Khorne who just has to like wait for you with their pointy sticks. So we do have the walls being scaled by some of the armored Kossars here, and as far as shooting goes, we do have the Kossars of Kislev and Streltsy returning fire against the Iron Hail Gunners. I love the Sky Junk. Nurglings, I believe, can climb walls. Yeah, I think they can. But the Sky Junk here is causing big problems, but Kislev is going to be going for a bit of a backdoor here. They're light war sleds and patriarchs trying to bash down the gate, and there are some peasant spears responding to that threat, but it's going to take some time. The bear has gotten in, and look at the sentinel sally forth to defend the gate against the giant bear. He's like, be gone, spawn of darkness. Although they'd probably be friends in another life. They'd probably be friends. So here they come. The Elemental Bear is going to be fleeing the scene while the Terracotta Sentinel holds on like a champion. Oh, what is this going to be? Is this going to be the Constellation of the Dragon? Yeah, it is. But it looks like a nice dodge there by Midnight Sun. He gets away from that, but still, he's taking a ton of damage, and that Terracotta Sentinel is an absolute raid boss. Okay, guys. 4,700 to 700 right now. So clearly, Sir Tarquin is doing a very, very good job defending the city. Not letting too many of these bad boys get in. And the Kislevites are really floundering at the gates. And like, I think we need to see things like little Grom, like cannons that can shoot down the towers and can progress a little bit. How many minutes into the game? We're about 3 minutes, give or take. Now, Kislev finally does get in the back, but the Peasant Spear is able to brace against this and are holding back the Kosovite Dervishes and a lot of this mobility. But man, oh man. Yeah, the demons don't carry ladders, but they can manifest them. Nurgle is a loving god. Dude, this is such a good play too. The forces of Cathay are also sallying forth with their Long Riders and just like picking off these like tattered units in the back of the city. It seems like the armies are almost equal in value now. It's a 6,000 gold differential, so currently Midnight Sun's army is still a little bit stronger in terms of what's on the battlefield, but Cathay is closing the gap very quickly. And the Iron Hail Gunners are up on the walls, and they're actually shooting down and doing a ton of armor piercing. Oh, look at the bear! It just like body checked that guy, dude. So the Terracotta Sentinel defending the gates. The bear obviously doing good work, but getting hit by the guns. The Elemental Bear will fall and disappear to wherever that thing goes. I don't really know. But Armored Kossars trying their best to fight. But the Terracotta Sentinel holding on like champs. The flank has been pressured, though. Kislev has gotten into the gates, and the Jade Halberds and the Peasants trying to hold back the Chariot squad, but the Chariot's backed up by the Patriarch. Still very, very menacing. Salix Lullaby, some of these other pairs obviously going to be giving some big healing for sure. And how's Cathay looking at the gatehouse? A little bit of lag, unfortunately, but it does happen. There's 3 of us here. Great Long Riders surging forth, attacking the Kossars with spears. And it would seem the defense is going quite well. The attackers here are struggling and are probably not going to be able to get in. The balance of power is getting, you know, pretty close, which is really not a good sign considering Cathay does have some towers set now. So they have piercing towers here in the back. These are just like basic piercing towers, but, you know, shooting at war sleds, things like that. Oh, look at that huge constellation going down. Roasts those infantry at the gates, while the Terracotta Sentinel holds on like an absolute Chad in the gatehouse. Look at this guy. Dude, super cool. In the Heart of Winter, also a very, very good Castmar Kislev player there. The Heart of Winter is going to be nuking all the defending Cathay troops in the gatehouse. So the Jade Warriors and other troops really going to get melted pretty hard. Zargard trying to fight. Is there any armor-piercing shooting here? These Streltsy need to just unleash everything into that Terracotta Sentinel. Guys, it looks like Midnight Sun might be creeping his way back in this game. He's closing the value. It seems like the forces of Cathay, now that the walls have been breached, a couple of the Zargard were able to get up on the walls, have pushed back Cathay. So now Cathay probably needs to consider falling back, maybe playing a little bit more of a defensive approach and using their towers. And yeah, they are doing that. I like that. Okay. So the forces of Cathay are pulling back to the inner city a little bit, which I think is good. Like Helm's Deeping up on this hill, using some new choke points, taking advantage of the towers you have around the city, I think is what needs to happen. Because Kislev has gotten in, and the value differential is only about 5 now, so the Kislev army still is a little bit stronger than the Cathay army, but not by much. Now the junk just dropping its trunk here all over the forces of these Kislev infantry. Another constellation. Oh, this is going to be a big one. It's going to be a big constellation of the dragon. Here it comes, and those Zargard going to get melted pretty good. Boom! Right on the face of those guys. Big, big damage. And now Cathay is forced to fall back. The Kislevites have taken the walls. The Dragon-Blooded Lord fighting like a champ, getting a lot of kills here against these chariots, which is super cost-effective. Yep, they're going down. The old sleds are paying the price. Dude, look at the attacks on the Dragon-Blooded Lord, so cool. They have really cool attack animations, like the Cathay Alchemist and all those units I find to look really, really rad for sure. 329, and down goes the light war sleds. Cathay falling back into the city. And now they have the alley fighting going on, which is really cool. Oh my god, look at this! Guys, they actually set up a ramp, and the Cathay Iron Hail Gunners are blasting. Dude, this is so cool. Oh, man. Look at him just shooting. That cinematic shot. The Chariot's just getting blasted by the Iron Hail Gunners. So cool. Now, the Kislevites are advancing down the alley, the Zargard. I think this is such a cool-looking shot. Let's just, like, sit here and watch this for a minute and just bask in the actual terrain being used, like, effectively in a PvP match. How cool is this? So many of the Zargard that are advancing down the street, just getting Last Samurai pretty hard. I would imagine they're going to rush it soon. They're certainly going to need to. Well, those archers and shotguns are just giving the Kislevites the business here. Yeah, and I don't know. They're going to have to figure something out. That's really not going good for them. And now there's going to be a constellation. Oh, the Skyjunk is here as well to maybe drop some bombardments. We'll have to see. The constellation of the dragon going to be hammering down here. And does miss. So good avoidance there by the Kislevites. Kislev is down by quite a bit now, so Cathay actually does have the stronger army now. So I think it's only a matter of time before Kislev is repelled from the city. This entrenched like alley, and oh my god, the breath attack, and the Terracotta Sentinel still going on like an absolute champion. Look at this thing, dude. What a beast. What a beast for sure. So here he comes. The big overhanded attack, and Whoa, did he just fall? Where did the Terracotta Sentinel go? Oh, wait a second. Is he in the earth? Where is the Terracotta Sentinel? Oh, he just comes out of the earth with the steel chair. Holy shit, that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in this game. He just like disappears and we're like, where did he go? And then he just like flies up, dude. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. That was so cool. Holy shit. And it looks like the defense is going to be won by the Cathay defenders. GG, well played. So if that were a tournament match, Sir Tarquin would have won the series 2-0 because he won as the attacker and won as the defender, right? Had he lost, though, it would have came down to which attacker won the game quicker, right? Oh no, my god! That was the coolest shit ever, dude. CA, don't fix that bug. That was so good. Amazing defense. That was a really, really good defense. Yeah, we saw the Terracotta Sentinel, the Longmas, like everything performed pretty well. And look at the, oh my god, this has got to be a record. 3,300 value here on the Iron Hail Gunners. Holy shit, that's so good. Dude, look at these Iron Hail Gunners. Teleports behind you meme. Oh man, that is so good. Yeah, so as far as value for Kislev definitely brought too many like big juicy targets, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. The sleds also didn't seem very good in the siege format as well, but maybe they still are for like flanking and whatnot. But GG well played to these guys. It was a really fun match. All right, so now I'm going to make a lobby. So I'm going to play one just to kind of see what it's like. Hold on. Is it failing to host game for some reason? There we go. Okay. The Terracotta Sentinel with the steel chair. All right, so siege battle. What are some of the other maps we have on the siege battle tournament? Let's take a look here, you mice, and see what we got cracking. Altdorf. I feel like it's not proper to defend Altdorf until we have a proper Sigmarite defense. The Red Fortress. Okay, that sounds like a cool one. Oh, it's like a chaos one. Okay. So we got Kane in here. A lot of lag there. That was weird. Okay, so I will be the attacker, and I'm going to suffer and play Nurgle. Yeah, I'm going to go Nurgle here. So no siege equipment. Okay, so we're not using siege equipment. And I'm going to go Nurgle. Yeah, looks good. Time is 20 minutes. And large armies. Cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not right. It should be custom funds, which is 18,000. All right, so that should be good. Oh, Kane, don't do me dirty like this. You're going to play Tzeentch against my Nurgle? Just the dreaded counter pick? Come on, man. Come on, man. What are you doing? Anyone but Tzeentch, bro. That's just so unfair. Oh, man. I guess it's worth a try, though. Whatever. We'll just play it. Who cares? Look at Kane doing us dirty with the Tzeentch counter pick against Nurgle. Poor Nurgle in the siege battle. As if we already don't have it hard enough. All right. So let's get the army blocker up. There's the Wookiee Claw. He's here. I mean, okay, he switched to Grand Cathay. Like, dude, Tzeentch would be so wrecked Nurgle so hard in siege battles, I bet. Yeah. What are the army limits like? Like siege first. He switched to Cathay, guys. He's heard the complaints. I would happily do it though, all jokes aside, guys, if he wants to. What rules do we have? Is it fruit rules? Extra rules, okay. Unit caps are on. Okay, so unit caps need to be on, and that's pretty much it. Okay. I thought Kane was going to do me dirty, but he switched it. All right, so I think we go with you. Yeah. Summon the Wookiee. The Dread Wookiee is coming. I have no idea what I'm doing here, but this is going to be really fun. Okay. I like this. A Nurgle Siege Tower. Ooh. Cultist could be good. Nurgle Towers, yeah. You guys want me to add like a Nurgle Tower? Last game we had one siege equipment piece, I guess. The past couple games we did, but you know, I don't know. Could do like one. Let's just do one battering ram, just so you guys can see what they look like. Okay. And then are they on horseback? They are. Okay, so we probably just have them on foot. Cathay scares me more than Tzeentch in a siege. No rules, just unit caps and large armies. Yeah, we have the large armies going now. So like, I feel like playing Nurgle with like a wide army is really how it should be done. Like just a huge horde of hell. You know, that seems like the way to do it. So Cathay can obviously field a pretty scary Air Force too. So we're going to want to be able to contest that, I think. Like, what would they probably bring at most? Dude, my army is so big. Wow. We can't have any more flying units, I don't think, so we need to cut one of you and do this. All right, so we got you guys, and then maybe like a Beast of Nurgle or something. Cut that, and can I afford another Beast of Nurgle somehow? I think I can if I cut that. Cool. All right, guys, this is like a proper siege army. This is like a proper big, thick siege army. You guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love it. Yeah, Nurgle, I feel like, is going to be kind of interesting here. Yeah. I'm excited for this. This is going to be fun. A lot of Nurglings and Soul Grinders. We do have a Soul Grinder. Eddie, hey, you want a tower? No, because tower would be a little bit OP, I think. Yeah, I feel like just being able to land some like Forsaken or Plague Bears on his walls is going to take away his early advantage. So we're just going to... I just want to show you guys what the Nurgle Ram looks like. We might not even use it. Yeah, I'm excited for this. This is going to be fun. I'm definitely excited. Hey, Garland, thank you for the 20. And Eddie, thank you. Sorry, Garland, I missed your donation. It was during the heat of the action last game. So we're attacking the Red Fortress. And then we'll do a switch. So next game I'll defend, and I don't know who I'll defend with. Probably Kislev would be really fun to defend like Prague with or something. I think that'd be a really fun one. I don't know. Yumais, have you found that some of the siege maps are better than others? The Exalted Plague Bearer grenades aren't really AoE. Turin, I heard from Legend of Total War that posting up missile infantry makes them less effective. Any info on that? Posting them up? Are you saying putting them on walls? I mean, they've clearly done very well for us in this PvP situation. Maybe in certain situations, but they were pretty decent last game. Okay, army blocker. I mean, he knows more about campaign stuff, so you can certainly trust his opinions on that. He plays campaign probably 100 times more than I do, so. I got you, don't worry. I wouldn't let you guys lose out on an epic siege battle. Kane? Oh, this is a cool city too. Look at this. Wow. No one tell him. I'm reading chat right now though, so I see it. I can see a mini feed of my stream. So I am aware of the shenanigans that are afoot. I could defend with Nurgle. Actually, I would be down for that. Like a Nurgle tar pit defense where we're just cackling with our little Nurglings. Do you think we'll see the War Master stuff in Total War Warhammer, a Dreadsaurian-sized Nurgle Plague Tower? I think with mods maybe, but probably not from Creative Assembly's perspective now. All right, Kane's loading in. Kane, you better have a good connection, dude. I believe in you. We don't want to... If we lag in a Nurgle game, there's going to be a problem. We're going to have a problem. Okay, it seems okay. All right, guys. So I got a huge army. Whoa, what are these guys? Okay, they're all chilling. So Plague Bearers, I'm going to try a whole different tactic here. Which I think is going to be kind of interesting, which is going to be attacking on a whole bunch of fronts. Right? So trying to overwhelm them with width rather than brute force. Which I think for big boy Nurgle could be pretty good. It's going to take a lot of micro, but you know. So this ain't my first rodeo. I mean, definitely getting up there, getting a little crusty. Okay, so that's attack force 1. We have our Rotfly Goon Squad, which is just gonna roam around the city and look for prizes. I know, Plague Bears are bold, but this is the time to experiment and try weird shit, you know? And then we want to get you guys down here. Because everybody that we've seen so far is kind of deployed just in one spot, right? But I want to make it kind of tricky to defend, where he really has to think through his life decisions here, right? Beast of Nurgle can kind of chill here. We can have still kind of a consolidated force of sorts. And then you guys can be part of the air defense squad here. All right, so I'm ready. So, Kane, you can go ahead and deploy right now. And I'm just going to enjoy this water here. The dreaded... Yeah, this... even if I lose that on value, maybe I can, capture enough and just... maybe he just helms deep in the back. Which, if he's surrounded, that could be a good idea. Maybe against, an army this wide, you just defend the back of the city instead of the walls? Kind of curious, to be honest. It's going to take me a hot minute to get there. Oh, sorry, yeah, Soul Grinder's up there, but I just forgot to deploy a couple units. Yeah, so just like that. There you go. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to use the towers, so it's my troops are 2,000. He's got a pretty elite army. Yeah, 976. Plague Bearers will take 30 minutes to get to the center. Yeah, they will. It's a journey, for sure. I did forget a couple units, but they're here now, Samurai. Don't you worry, my friend. We can definitely do some good harass with our Air Force. Like, I feel like we can definitely put a lot of pressure on the city. We really can. Yeah, we got some ledges up here. Yeah, we can do some fun business. All right. Let's see how this goes. Only 20 minutes. That's probably the most stressful variable for me. Like, I feel like it's going to take me a long time to get into the city. So I think I get victory tickets for this one and then for this one as well. How many do I need? It doesn't say, like, the total number of tickets that there are. Why is the balance of power, like, kind of close to even? I don't like that, dude. I don't like that. What does the RAM look like? Oh, that's right. We forgot the RAM. That was, like, the whole thing. Okay. Okay, it's, like, phasing out of existence. Is it because I don't have it manned right now? Okay, there you go. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like a giant slug beast. It's pretty rad. We're not going to use it, though, because the tournament itself isn't going to have siege equipment in it, so I want to like practice without it and see what it looks like. Wait, my lord's not on a fly? Oh, no. Oh, no. I messed up. Okay, he was supposed to be on a fly. Okay, well, that sucks. I did forget the lord's mount. I did. Look at Cathay with the defense here, right? Okay, so now the dreaded Nurgle Air Force needs to just go fly over here. You guys ready for the Nurgle maneuvering? The big Nurgle maneuvering? Okay, let's get you guys here, and then you guys can drop some shots here. There's no way in hell I'm charging that position. And then you guys can move up here. These guys are just going to get straight up massacred. Holy shit. Okay, let's get you guys in the gate, in the gate, in the gate. And where's my Air Force at? Okay, Long Riders are looking for some freebies here. Oh man, those towers are hurting pretty bad. I can't believe my stupid caster isn't on a fly. That literally ruined my whole strategy. My day is ruined. Okay, let's get you guys to go in here. Go fight them. Hey look, I already have my first army ability because I'm getting pounded so bad. Yeah, this is great. This is great, guys. Alright, so let's get the Plague Bears to climb the walls. You guys can climb the walls too. Well, these little Nurglings are struggling quite a bit. Oh my god, the DACA. Certainly no joke. Okay, so we got the big brawl up on the wall, which is good for us, I think. Plague Bears, you guys can climb here. Try and get up. And maybe we can get close enough to drop a fat heal. We do have a fecundity here, which is nice. And yeah, looks good. All right, so yeah, Plague Bears are moving across. Kane's got a nice defensive setup. Soul Grinder is just being stupid, because I'm a potato. So let's move that Soul Grinder over here. There's a lot to keep track of in these siege battles, you know. There's definitely a lot. Yeah, so we need to like legit like keep the Soul Grinder alive, because that thing's going to be super valuable here. How's the wall fight going? I feel like this is a really important one. So we're going to save up for the overcasted business. Yeah, we're obviously down on value, but that's to be expected. All right. Oh my god, not having this character mounted sucks so bad. All right, so we'll get that heal off in a second. Soul Grinder's moving and a grooving, just getting blasted, so we'll get him back here. You guys can get in on this gatehouse. Actually, this one looks a little bit safer. Is that even a gatehouse? No, it's not. It's just a wall. Okay. All right, Rotflies. How's it going up here on the wall? Looks pretty good. We've killed like a Long Rider, but now there's spears up there, which definitely is not fun. Let's get you guys up in the walls. My character's just dying randomly because he's not on a fly like I wanted him to be. Oh my god, that sucks. All right, Lord. Keep hustling. We got the big AoE heal on these wall guys. We are getting some good work in against the Long Riders. So how are we looking on this side of the city? Hustle, team, hustle. Plague Bears, you guys climb the walls. Soul Grinder, drop some shots down here. Finally be useful. And what do we have here? Forsaken, beating on the walls there. Okay, great. So we'll have a heal here soon. Not going to be the end of the world. I think our Rotfly squad seems to be doing pretty good. And the Beast of Nurgle will be getting in. I do have summons also. Okay, these Forsaken just got dunked on the way up. Oh, those are actually Plague Bears. Okay. So we have a Glorious Rot here. Let's pop that. And how are our flies doing in general? Yeah, Long Riders are getting worn down. We really need to get some, like, chaff up on the walls to help. And we have a heal coming up soon. Alright, Beast of Nurgle, have we gotten in? We have. Great. So Plague Bear's just being absolute garbage right now, which is hilarious and expected. Let's get our Goon Squad in the back of the city. I feel like the wall fight is going okay, but, like, it seems like we're taking a lot of damage. I should have had these guys on these Iron Hails, like, 10 minutes ago. Okay, so those Peasant Archers are compromised. Nurglings could start beating on the gatehouse. Why can they not climb? Oh, Nurglings just can't climb walls. Holy shit. Okay, well, that's news to me. We're going to drop a heal on this guy. And have we gotten through here? Looks like we have. Great. So how are we looking down here? These are mostly peasants. Okay, looks great. Beast of Nurgle and the cultists going to maneuver into the back of the city, see if we can cause any problems. We got the heal going, but yeah, our Goon Squad was used very poorly. I assumed I could win that fight, but I was super wrong. So my army's still strong. Definitely still packing a punch. But I'm in dire straits right now. Holy shit. My lord is just like a potato here. How's this gatehouse looking? The Plague Bearers were definitely a curious choice. But yeah, taking that blob fight may potentially cost me. Alright, let's go, team. Let's go. Fight, fight, fight. And down here, how's it looking? Oof. That DACA on my poor guy here is not good. Man, I wish my lord was on his mount. It feels so bad, dude. It feels so bad. We have a couple of cultist summons in the back pocket. Maybe we can get the Soul Grinder down here. Great Unclean One, Bull Rushing, probably wouldn't have been that good. What do we have, a couple of Plague Bearers here? Yeah, this is like a sad little entourage. Iron Hails are slightly out of position, but I think he's going to be able to maneuver him. Oh my god. Yeah, I thought Nurglings could climb walls, but these are things we're learning today. Alright, cultists, let's go. Fight hard, fight well. Our Plague Bearer guy's finally going to make it in the city. My army, I still have an army advantage, but of course Homeboy has towers, so I think I'm in some serious danger for sure. Are we going to get through these Peasant Long Spearmen? Eventually. It's just going to take a while. Definitely a really bad start, though. I shouldn't have used my Air Force so poorly. Alright, let's get these guys like this. Cool. Pop those heals. Keep moving in. The Rot Flies were just so poorly used, man. Oh my god. Alright, so let's drop the Plague Bearer summon right here. That is the plan. We got the fat heals. We're kind of like running a little bit low on time too, actually, is one of the problems as well. That Plague Bearer summon, though, will be pretty sweet. So let's move you back here and move you back here. We got to take advantage of how fast Nurgle is, right? If this were like Khorne, man, like Bloodhounds, like swarming the back of the city, imagine how sweet that would be. Alright, so the Beast of Nurgle's cackling here. We do have the Lord slightly trapped up. Maybe we'll get through over here eventually. It's hard to say. I think this guy is going to be getting through a little bit quicker. Alright, boys, let's go. Round 2. Let's just keep buttering the bread of those units. Iron Hails are very, very heavily line-of-sighted. Yeah, the Beast of Nurgle should probably just like... No, he's actually got stuff back there, so... We probably want to get the Beast of Nurgle actually fighting. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff, but we do have a couple summons. And some Nurglings have finally broken through. Alright, team. Time to do the impossible. Nurgle is going for it. The Nurgle comeback is now. How are we doing in value? Okay, so we still have a decent fighting force. We have another summon here, which I'm just saving. So we need to, like, maximize the efficiency of that. If we can actually kill his lord, that might be a way to get back in this. Yeah, a lot of shooting there. The Soul Grinder was used super terribly this game. These guys are still just like... man, I can't believe Nurglings can't climb walls, dude. I can't believe that shit. That's crazy. Do we want to use any sort of... Yeah, so they're gone. So now what we do... Let's get the Beast of Nurgle back here to grab this. We drop another summon here. And just try and hold for as long as we can. Go, team. Go, team. Let's go. We have Rot, Glorious Rod, or Fecundity. Neither of which feels like terribly useful here. Alright, it's time for the MLG jukes. We got 40 speed here. These guys have 28 speed. Okay, come on, baby. Come on. Are you guys through yet? For the love of God, kill those peasant spears. Okay, it's time for the big MLG Nurgle plays. Oh, yeah, let's go, buddy. Let's go. Okay, that's fine. Those are all just like summons and shit, so... So we used the slow plague, and now our haggard beasts are running for the back of the city, which is so funny. Running more like waddling, yes. That's correct. Okay, which one is this one tied to? I don't really know. These plague bears are never going to make it, so let's just have them shut down the closer one. MLG! MLG Beasts of Nurgle. Major League Gaming. Did we get through the other side yet? We're slowly waddling there. I mean, maybe if we had infinite time. Oh, man. The Curse of the Slug did not last that long, dude. How are the two cultists doing? These cultists are fighting like champs, for sure. They are really, really strong here. And once we get through these peasant spearmen, that's when we'll be coming up in the world. Eventually. God, I wish I had a fly character. I have heals for himself. Let's just do it. Get the old cooldown going. Cultists are just going like champs. I could leave one. Ooh, look at this. Do we have any capture? Yeah, we can get on you. You guys attack those Iron Hill Gunners. You never know. Plague Bear is going to shut this down. And where are the towers tied to? Okay. The Nurgle sprint for the back of the city. Do we leave one to fight this blob? Yeah, I think we do. We leave the healthier one. Meanwhile, we roam back there. Because then we can use like Rot, Glorious Rot, and actually like get something done. These cultists are really just going to last forever. He's got a lot of like his value tied up there. All right, team. Come on. Waddle for the Plague God. And when they get a little bit closer, what we do is we use the Rot, Glorious Rot here. Yeah, let's do it right now. Screw it. As long as it hits the peasants, that's what we really want. All right, come on, team. Oh my god, 27 speed sucks so bad here, dude. 27 speed really sucks. Just keep taking out the halberd boys. It still didn't kill that peasant spearman unit. Wow. If that was the Tzeentch army ult, they would have just been dead. Like straight up. Come on, Plague Bears. Get the capture point. Let's go. Yeah, I feel like this was very winnable, though, for sure, if we had just not been stupid with our round flies. We still might get it. Like with these little cheeky back caps. You never know. Oh! Nurglings. Let's go. That Herald has 27 speed on foot. That is so depressing. Okay, so they actually won that fight, which is pretty crazy. Let's get the cultists moving into combat here. Forsaken. Hey, we got through finally on that side. Nice, dude. Nice. So now we got some more Nurglings who can actually have some capture weight here. I don't know what the capture weight of a Beast of Nurgle is, but hopefully it's good. We're getting shot from downtown. I have this Haggard heal for the Nurglings, but I feel like it's not worth. Okay, so we're going to get that point. And how's the Beast of Nurgle doing? Yeah, he's doing all right. He's getting shot by the tower now, which is a problem. These two cultists are doing real good, though, man. They're doing real good work. All right, Beast of Nurgle. We're getting some capture points. We need you to cackle your way all the way over here. Probably not going to get any more army abilities. We're getting shot by towers. I think Nurgle can do really good on the attack, guys. I just didn't play well. I played pretty crappy, so. Like, if I had played with the Rotflies, I was just kind of, like, spacing out and just throwing things everywhere and, you know, having a good old jolly time. Which is how Grandfather Nurgle would want it. Alright, so we're back there. We have a couple capture points here. This guy's trying his heart out. I don't know if he can actually win this. Let's see. Oh, the Duel of Fates. Get in there, buddy. Plague Bears should be able to defeat those units. The two cultists are going ham. Like I think if this, obviously, if I had more time, I could eventually just win with the cultist cheese, but with the parameters here, it's going to be very tough. All right, so let's see what this looks like back here. It's going to take a while, I would imagine. The Herald obviously is winning. Let's go, guys. Go get on those peasant archers. Beast of Nurgle is just waddling. Let's see if we can slap that unit. You do have a pretty good little vortex spell there. All right, let's get back. Let's get back. The back of the city's being captured. It's going to take a long time to get that, though. Plague Bear's here. Can move back to this. Two cultists are keeping a lot of his army at bay, so that's like more or less what that's about. And yep, let's drop that. The dreaded Nurgle Foot Herald Kite. Let's just slow him down. Yeah, I mean, that's going okay. So let's get one Nurgling unit here. The Foot Herald's just going to cackle. Oh, I'm getting army losses. No! We were going to get the back, and I think we maybe could have gotten tickets. Yeah, GG, that was fun. So I'll defend the city with Kislev next, so we can get kind of an idea of what that looks like. Or do you guys want it to be defended by Nurgle? Defense of city. Nurgle, Kislev, or Slaanesh? Yeah, you guys can choose. Or ogres. All right, so, dude, that sucks. We actually had a fair amount of stuff, but I think the towers must have some capture weight or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, rotflies were really good. I just threw them away. I literally threw away like 4,000 gold of rotflies to try and kill his longbows, and it just didn't work. How much value did they actually get? Oh my god, my rotflies got like 200 value. That's unacceptable. The giant slug was trying its best. So now we'll just do the same map. So you guys vote who you want to see the attack with. So yeah, I'm defending this time. Tried so hard and got so far. In the end, Nurgle didn't even matter. Oh my god, please don't vote for Nurgle, guys. He's attacking. So, Kane, you can switch. Play whatever you want, dude. Play whatever you want. Plague Boy defense. We have what, 12,000 Gs? Dude, and having my Lord on foot, I think, cost me a shitload too. Because if he had been with my Rotflies in the walls with healing and like auras, it's like, oh my god, it's so dumb, dude. I can't believe I had him on foot. What a joke. You guys really want me to suffer with Nurgle again? Oh my god. Alright, I guess it's Nurgle suffering. Nurgle against Slaanesh, that feels bad. That feels real bad, dude. Oh my god. Why, dude? Why? God, you guys. Now I have to play against Slaanesh. How do we do this? Do we just like sit in the back of the city? Plague Bearers are decent against Slaanesh. Slaanesh can climb walls though, is a problem. Like my Nurglings can't climb walls apparently. I don't understand why, but yeah. Okay, so this time we actually bring like a proper Lord with a mount, so we're not like running on foot with 27 speed. That was the most wretched thing ever. Holy shit. Dude, you guys are so troll. Making me play this shit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I have a really weird strategy I think I want to try, but I don't know how good that's going to be. Uh-huh. Alright, whatever. That seems fine. Nurgle towers are beast. It's just going to be hard to get them in chokes, though. I guess we can go for a time victory, right? We can play it on time and try and win that way, which is pretty funny. Okay, we got 3 of you guys. Do we want a cultist? Yeah, cultists I feel are just too good to pass up on here. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, Nurgle didn't even matter. Oh, that strategy actually kind of sucks. Okay, we got to switch that. Thing's way too expensive anyways. All right. Yeah, Nurgle on the attack is actually good, guys. I just played like really bad. I threw away like a quarter of my army for like 200 value. It was terrible. Do we want a big Chungus? I feel like it's not going to be that good. Forsaken obviously could be decent on the defense too. An Exalted Plague Bearer. Always fun. Rotflies are pretty bad in this matchup. That'd actually be kind of cool. That could actually be kind of cool indeed. Are you going to do Corn next? I'm not sure. Yeah, I might do some land battles after this. Today's like a medley stream, so we're doing a little bit of everything, but yeah, we're having some fun. Wait, did I not buy that Toad unit? Nurgle and siege battles. What an interesting thing. Like, I feel like having some Toads are okay, maybe, for a little bit of mobility or something, but I don't know, maybe just one will do the trick. Cultists. ready to party as well. Is there a reason multiplayer is not fun if you're a random player? Do you mean like queuing up into custom games and things like that? Yeah, the Mortis Engine man is pretty good, but he's also very immobile. So I'm gonna get like kited around the city. Kugath could be really funny also, but I think I have a good choice. Like I like what I brought. Yeah, I'm good. All right, Kane, let's have some fun, dude. Let's party. Let's get this game going. Let's party like it's 1999. Can Nurglings even be on walls? Wait, can Plague Bearers be on walls? Yeah, they can. They definitely can. The War Compass. The War Compass could happen, especially in a battle like this. So Carson, if you go to my not my Discord, but my website, which is totaltavern.com, total as in Total War, and tavern as in a place of jolly revelry. Totaltavern.com, there's a Discord link in the top right. You can just get it there. And that's that. Yeah, Slanesh for sure. I mean, if they just blob at a gate, they're going to lose, but they're super fast, so they can like, they're just going to deploy in one spot and then move everyone afterwards. That's what's going to happen, so. All right, Kane, I'm going to go fill up my water. I'm just getting through this thing super quick. We'll do some FFAs after this. Yeah, we got all kinds of fun stuff planned. So Kane, go ahead and deploy, brother, and I'll deploy when you're done. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see what sort of dreaded defense is being done here. Where are you at? Okay. So, I don't know if Kane's like fully deployed yet. I'm just going to pull my whole army back for now. Should I just Helm's Deep in the back? I feel like that might not be a bad idea. So I'm going to probably put an Exalt. I'll just start deploying stuff that isn't going to change. So an Exalted Plague Bearer on this back objective is going to be like impossible to remove. Like I almost feel like, can Nurglings be up on walls? Oh my god, Nurglings can't even get on walls? Dude, that sucks. I have to use Plague Bearers on walls? All right, Kane, I'm going to, it looks like you're still deploying a little bit, so we'll chill there for now. All right. The blocker? Oh. Man, you guys are the best. Thank you. Okay. Blocker battle. Come on, you guys know you were excited for that. Don't act like you didn't want it. All right, so what's the Lord? It's going to be a Herald? Okay. So I think Kane is done. No, he's still deploying stuff. Okay, so we're just going to chill. Wookiee will defend the city with his glorious paw. He will. Thank you, Misha, for the message. I see it. Yeah. Cackles and Zeech saved, I know. I got messages from all directions. So, Kane, it looks like you're mostly done, buddy. So, what we can do, you there. You there. Okay, so I gotta like group everything that's deployed. 1 and 1, so I know I've already deployed them. It'll help me kind of keep track of things. We have a couple Hell Scourges right here. Okay, I'm not too worried about them. And here, we got a couple Hell Scourges there, which could obviously threaten, so we'll just have these guys like sitting in between. Okay, so yeah, you guys can go here. Why is there like deployment box so weird? There we go. Okay, jeez. And perfect. So flying character can go there and do a little bit of trundling. 2 cultists, like I don't even know where he's going to come from. Let me think about the macro of this. So obviously we have this back area which we need to defend. This one seems like a good spot to Helm's Deep on too. It has a nice tower position, which we can just plop up right here, I think. Or is this one tied? This is tied to that spot, which is a little bit ugly. Okay, so we have like some loose tower defense. Then we like probably defend more here and like here. Yeah, we could even like have you chilling down here. It's gonna be a tricky one. Nurglings will just have to like trundle about, and they can like obstruct the gatehouses too. So we could have like Nurglings like throughout the city. Getting ready. It's gonna be a lot to keep tabs on though, man. 2 cultists definitely gonna be defending here. I have to take more of like a defensive posture. And yeah, we have the Exalted Plague Bearer. So the back cap is gonna be hard for them. Oh, we do need someone here. So maybe Buddy can just be chilling here at this point. I don't know which Nurgle towers are really good. Are those the tier 3 ones, the explosive towers? I think that's what you're referring to. So we'll probably set one up back here, which is the magic tower and the explosive tower. Oh, that's 2,000. Maybe we'll just save up for that. Yeah, we'll save up for that. That'll be fun. All right, I think we're good. Let's do it. It's gonna be really fun. I'm super hyped for this. All right. GG. Good luck, have fun. Let's go get hammered by the forces of Slaanesh. And now Slaanesh is just... Wait, did he move his lord after the initial deployment? Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, I was like... I lost track of it. Okay, let's go get that shot right there. Tower's getting a little bit of value here and there, which is nice. And we're going to attack here. I saw he had all these like Furies kind of chilling, so I was like, maybe we can actually head them off. Because my Furies have poison, so... The thing is, I can... if I catch him, then he just like loses them. Okay, so we can click on you. Let's get the Nurglings tumbling over to the gatehouse. As now they're going to be moving in, so we get the bombardment. We have the Toads. Yeah, huge win for us here. Huge win. We just like wiped out all his Furies. So now he's got no more Air Force. Not that they were really an Air Force faction to begin with, but... Alright, buddy. So Rotfly Man is on the way. Nurglings are coming to barricade the gatehouse. We can have you guys get down and obstruct that. Looks like they're coming in over here. So let's just pull these Nurglings back right now. We definitely want to just defend this like upper echelon. We're going to have to give up parts of the city. It's inevitable. Furies can fly back and across. Alright, so how close are they to getting in? Not that close, actually. And can we click on the Lord? Yeah. So just going to try and slowly wear down this Slaaneshi Lord. And, ooh, the fact that Plague Bearers are getting a fight on the wall, that's like a huge charity for me. Yeah, he's abandoning that side. And we almost have enough to get the big Chungus Explosion Tower. Nurgle's Furies do poison damage, yeah. So this is 100% what we want. We just need to wait a little bit longer. Alright, so yeah, like he's going to try and get in here, but we have Plague Bearers. Definitely need to like drag him through the mud a little bit. That's how Nurgle plays, right? The value's okay. It's nothing crazy. Nurgle Explosion Tower is here. And yeah. Furies are around. Plague Bearers trading okay up in the walls. The Exalted Boys are in the back. Like we just have to make every like objective a little bit annoying. I think that's the play. So Plague Bearers, yeah, he's going to be through that gate in a second, but... Alright, let's get in there and fight. Cultists are, we'll get you get back there. Ooh, he tried to do some bombardment, but I think it missed. Can't click on that guy, man. There we go. So the Furies, where are we at? What are we looking at here? City seems pretty well defended at this point. Nurgling's definitely not needed. We have the big Chungus Tower coming up. Is there any other barricades or little towers we want to set up? I think we need to see where the battle develops a little bit better. His Lord is already quite low. And I think he's more or less abandoned this gate position. He's got like Hellstriders in there. So we don't need to worry about that too much. Okay, that's going down. Like, falling back to defend the inner city here, I think is the play. It's got a lot of cav moving about. A lot of sneaky cav. Our Toad Riders could go and try and pick a fight. See if we can get a little Royal Rumble going. Yeah, these are Seekers. So let's get the Toad Riders and see if we can get like a Fury engagement here. So 2 and 3. And the Nurgle Tower should be coming up. Yeah, look at the Plague Bearers, man. Just going super beast mode. I honestly think they'll be fine in that engagement. Yeah, as long as they're just bumping and grinding, that's good for us. Alright, so Nurgling's getting hit. No problem. We can get some Furies in to help. And Seekers, we don't want to fight like head on. But if we can get the old, ooh, we actually might be able to get a huge surround here on these guys. Yeah, that actually could be really bad for him. All right, so in terms of value, we're obviously not doing amazing, but that's normal for the defender. We do have the tower up now, so we have this like huge explosive tower, which should be pretty impactful. And where Nurgle will really shine is on the defensive back foot. Yeah, so look at that. We just melted some Seekers super hard. That was like the folly I made last game against him, where I just like threw away my whole army. He definitely threw away a bit there. Plague Bear is holding the gatehouse. The Lord is getting low. And these Plague Bears like are being given a lot of fights. They're being given a lot of fights. What do we have here? Hellstriders, huh? Don't have too many good units to fight them here. Hopefully our little Nurgle tower can blast them into oblivion. All right, let's get some shots on them. This is tied to what point? I think it's tied to this back one. So this wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's try a magic tower with Nurgle. I haven't really like played with them yet. Obviously, testing would yield some fruit as it pertains to like which factions are best, but we need to finish off his Lord. Wow, that was a massacre over there. That was really, really good for us. And yeah, we still have the Plague Bears and the Cultists sitting in the back. Where are you at, buddy? I know you want some more of this. Who doesn't love Spirit Leech? Oh man, that Plague Tower dunked on some guys. Let's see how it does against the Demonettes. Oh my god. I just like look back and they're like almost dead. Okay, let's watch this for a second. I'm really curious now. You have my attention. Oh, can't really see the attacks. Kind of strange, but still did some good work. All right, let's reinforce the Nurglings against the Demonettes. Oh, never mind, never mind. Oh, no, thank you. I'm good. Dovi Zenya. All right, so how are we looking? Nurglings can go chill back here, provide a little bit of buffering. Slaanesh doesn't have like great ways of dealing with our towers, that's for sure. All right, so let's get these toads hustling back here. Little Nurglings back in the choke. We're up on value, but it's not to the point where we just like are winning, you know? Oh my god, there's like some weird lag going on right now. So how's this fight looking? Yeah, Nurgling's obviously getting crumped, but the towers are getting incremental value and certainly doing well. We have a magic tower coming up soon. Definitely save up for a big tower in the back. Because worst case, you know, we Helm's Deep with a bunch of Exalted Plague Bearers in the back, and that's what we do. We're going to pull some Nurglings back there too. Pox Toads are retreating. Yeah, Nurgle towers seem to be doing pretty good. I'm happy with their performance so far. See if they can shoot in. Okay, he's moving back here. Magic tower's about to pop up. That's going to be nice. Let's see what the Nurgle magic towers do, or you know what they do in general. Let's see, is it going to shoot? Should shoot like a Hell Cannon type shot. Cast that from downtown. All right, so how are the Flyers looking? Plague Bears obviously did pretty good on the walls there. Let's get them waddling over to fight if they can. Yeah, his Lord's almost dead. These Plague Bears are still battling at the gatehouse. Look at them go like champs. Here comes the old Herald here. Herald the Herald. Gonna be dropping some summons. I think Nurgle, like, having a very passive defense on the outer wall seems to be, like, a decent play. Yeah, you guys get back up here. I feel like building barricades with Nurgle is kind of pointless. Okay, now we save up 2,000 for a big explosive tower in the back, and I think we're in a winning position here. I think we're definitely in a winning position. Okay, what are these? Chaos Furies? Okay, we can just attack them. Good night, Sweet Prince. Oh, overcasted Slicing Shards, I think? Yeah, let's see if we can dodge that. Nurgle dodging is certainly a bit of a contradiction. Okay, so the enemy Lord is dead. That plan worked out well, the Spirit Leech man. Value's going alright. We could definitely just like use our Furies to goon these like tattered units so he doesn't have as much to work with. Pox Riders should make quick work of the Demonettes, 100%. Especially if we send one or two Furies over to go help. So we'll recapture that point. How's our Herald doing? So what do we got? Exalted Demonettes. Oh, he's got Exalted Demonettes. Okay, let's blast those guys down. Give him the business. Nurglings here. Like, I don't see the tower shooting for some reason. I see the explosion damage right there, but it's like bugged, where I'm not seeing them shoot. Which is very weird. Anyways, let's lower them down. Alright, so they're thinking about coming through here. We should be able to kill these Demonettes of Slaanesh pretty easily. Those ones are broken. Cultists moving in. Okay. The Exalted boys about ready. It's not time for the tower yet. The Nurgle Monument is really good, yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, those Exalted Demonettes are going to be a pain. Yeah, Plague Bearers against Hellstriders. Yeah, Plague Bearers will definitely win that. Come on, Toads, get in there. What are you doing? Don't leave your crew to their own devices here. Okay, so we're getting the old Razzle Dazzle summon. So we can go ahead and drop one of our own, just to make it a little bit more of a fair fight. Toads have gotten in, and will they get on those Demonettes? They should. Plague Bear is winning here. Herald is nearby, so we could drop another Spirit Leech. Yeah, we're not seeing the tower shooting. I think there's legit like a bug where they're not shooting right now. Just keep kiting them backwards. I do have Rot, Glorious Rot. I feel like maybe Fecundity is a little better. I don't know. They actually have a couple units in here, like actual units. Yeah, let's pop it. Screw it. Let's go get that cultist there. You guys can move in the fight. I feel like we got this one in the bag. Like, it's going to be too hard for them to crack the defenses. The Lord dying, a couple other things. I actually thought it would be a lot harder to deal with the Slaanesh mobility, but just like focusing your elements on a couple key positions seems to be really, really good against them. The Nurgle tank defense. Okay, so we took that out. Yeah, Toads should kill Hellscourges, no problem. This is kind of their last bastion of pressure, I think. But man, those Exalted Demonettes are giving the dirty. Yeah, let's do the Purple Sun there. The Exalted Plague Bearer should be able to kill them. Especially with Purple Sun. Is it taking a good rotation? It is. Okay, that's pretty decent. It did also wipe my Nurglings a bit. But... Alright, let's get you guys moving up. Cool. Yeah, it's got to be army losses. Yeah, GG. GG. Yeah, the Nurgle on the defense seems pretty good. On the attack, they don't seem bad either. Like, Rotflies seem really good. Slaanesh is so squishy, though, man. It's like the towers really give them the business. Plus, the Lord sniping was pretty good. I don't know why we couldn't see the tower shooting. Kane, well played. So what we can do now is I'm going to remake. Oh, did my game just crash? Don't do this to me. Don't do it. I'm too weak. Seems like the game is having like a lot of weird... Alright, so time for some FFA. So for anyone can come, of course. Come join the party. Just please have a good connection. Please, please, for the love of the Dark Gods. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. That was cool. Yeah. It'll be cool to see in a tournament when people really scheme and get into the nitty-gritty of things. Alright, so we are doing free-for-all. And why is there not more spots? And army size needs to be default funds, unit scale, and large armies turned off. Cool. So we're back. We are back. Kind of wondering if you'd see the attacker win when you have a competitive players. We saw the attacker win the first game today. Yeah. It certainly was possible. I think so. Like, I feel like I could have won the first game if I didn't play stupid. It was winnable. My opponent outplayed me in that one, and, you know, he got the win. We could see the tower shooting. It's just inconspicuous small green projectiles. Got it. Okay. Hey, Kyle. How's it going? Which is Kyle. We played the Khorne versus Ogres game earlier. You know who it's time for, right? Red Olgor, the Dread Prince, is here. He's going to get stuck in something. And we're just going to bring all his abilities because that's what true heroes do. Dude, that was pretty fun. I actually enjoyed that a lot. The siege battles. It's a fresh spin on things, you know. So we're gonna do this FFA probably to close things out. 2 siege players join. I don't mind playing Tzeentch and FFA. I mean, even in that siege format, it might not have been that bad. I don't know. I feel like they can really cheese you with characters though. So Red Olgor, the prince is coming. Hail to the prince. Everyone's favorite character in the game, Red Olgor. Obviously he doesn't have any magic. Red Olgor is a simple man. How could we do... I'm trying to think of a really cool combo we could do here. So we got... Yeah, all the Chaos Gods are being played. Wow. Tremble before the might of Red Olgor. 3,000 gold. It certainly feels pretty good, though. He's got anti-large, so against other demon characters, he trades pretty well. We've had our Wild Hogs build before. I kind of want to surprise you guys with this one, so I'm going to put up the blocker. It's coming. All right. 2, 3. No. You don't want you guys. Okay. Then we need some harder hitting things. So got the dreaded hiccups. So what would have some good buffs? Lewis has some. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, that seems really strong, actually. Okay. I have a cool strategy for you guys here. Okay, that looks nice. So we got that. We got Red Olgor, the Dread Prince. Did you want the blocker for this one? Yeah, because I want to surprise you guys. It's going to be fun. I don't think you can put Flamers of Tzeentch on the walls. No, I don't think you can. I could be wrong. So it depends on who we fight, obviously. This army of ours will probably be okay against, I don't know, one person. Yeah, we're going mass mobility, though. Then we can bring a couple of you. I like this army. This feels pretty fun, actually. It's very, very mobile and pretty hard hitting. We need Red Olgar's arch enemy, the Sky Junk. I don't think anybody's playing Cathay right now, thankfully. So there's no junk in his trunk. Not today. Yeah, we're still going, Nick. We're at the tail end of things. When are we gonna see more Dawn of War 2? I need my RTS fix. Probably Wednesday. Yeah, because on tomorrow I have a tournament, and then on Wednesday, not sure what we're gonna be doing. I went and ate a chicken roll. So I won the Nurgle defense and I lost the Nurgle attack. Yeah. The Nurgle attack wasn't bad though. I felt like it was winnable. I just played really badly, so it's definitely good for the format. So Red Olgor is coming and he's got a new girlfriend. That you guys are gonna see this energy and be like, oh, that's pretty cool. The chicken lost. Yeah, now we got Khorne, Tzeentch, Slaanesh, and then basically another Khorne army. I'm more or less playing Khorne. There's a little bit of variance to my build, but we'll find out. Help me, Red Olgor, I'm stuck. Yeah, I know. Well, Red Olgor is the one who needs help, I guess. Yeah, so if anybody who missed out on that stupid inside joke, he basically got stuck in the remains of a Sky Junk. Was just done there. Nurgle should get some big balloons with the Mortis Engine effect. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, just like a bloating plague blimp or something. Like a Zeppelin. Hey, Hayden, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, man. So, Slaanesh has a pretty cool army passive. Have you... Dude, I've been playing Dawn of War 2 every night. Yeah. I've kind of lost a little bit of interest in Age of Empires. I don't know what it is. Maybe it was just the fact that it took so long to get everything fixed. I'm not sure, but I don't know. Yeah, I haven't been as interested lately in Age of Empires, just to be completely honest. But I still might. I'm still probably going to stream it on Friday. Depends on how I feel. Garland says, I won a local Warhammer 40k tournament the other day. Salamanders? Oh yeah, with all the meltas and flamethrowers and things like that. Yes, dude. All right, so here's the plan. The Allurus of Slaanesh has a passive called Blissful Rapture. Whenever she casts a spell, it gives your entire army 12 melee attack. So when you have a bunch of corn dogs, giving them plus 12 melee attack is really, really scary. Garland, man, cheers. Great work. Great work. So we got like Seekers and Crushers, Red Olgor, his new girlfriend. So 3 and 4. It's like a huge, hard-hitting army. Olgor can be in 5 and she can be in 6. Yeah, the lack of new factions definitely is rough too. Also game balance, it's better now, but it was bad for a long time. Granted, it's bad in Total War, but Total War is like a very different experience. Like we just love the characters and the lore and all that. All right, so who do we got across from us? Slaanesh? Okay, perfect. I'm down to fight Slaanesh. Like I'm just gonna go just ham and see if I can do well. All right, so let's go. Oh, the Vanguard Slaanesh. A couple Exalted Demonettes. Definitely going to go for that with Inkari. Red Olgor's coming. Inkari. You think Inkari is the Master Duelist. You haven't met Red Olgor yet. Oh, dude. These are just some fresh points right here, dude. If Khorne sandwiches them... I didn't even look to see what else is here. Yeah, nobody wants to fight Tzeentch. You can do your thing over there. I'm so glad I brought a mobile army. He like Vanguarded a bunch of Doom Knights behind me and shit. Oh man, I'm like, no thank you, dude. No thank you. I don't want any of that. Red Olgor isn't going to have any healing. Yeah, not today. So we're just going to like chase this army here. I think it's a pretty cool army. Yeah, that's like Demons of Chaos can definitely do some cool shit. What do we got? Cultist, Forsaken. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Nothing against you, Kyle. You seem like a great guy. It's just I don't feel like fighting that force. I mean, I think I could. I have plenty of armor piercing, but Red Olgord, you know, he's got other fish to fry.
The Maiden of Ecstasy.
Oh man, it's like I wanted to get a big surround here. That was like the plan. I mean, I could turn and fight the Doom Knights. There are 3 of them though. It's a little bit problematic. I can't squeeze through here, which is really, really troublesome. So I might just have to turn and fight this force. So what we can do is we can offer the dreaded Red Olgor as a prize. Okay, hold on. Now there's an opening. Now there's an opening to get in there because they're committing to the fight. Let's go, team. Let's go get on those points. Yes, give me that action. Come on, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What spells did I bring? Yeah, Hysterical Frenzy. All right, let's go, team. Come on. Fast and furious. My Slanesh Caver. Very quick. Those are Heartseekers. Okay, they're running wisely. Fleeing the scene. The poor Corn Caver just so slow. All right, come on. So we'll take that fight there. We'll use a little bit of action here. We can send this, and then we need to get the Blissful Rapture going, so we're just going to do Hysterical Frenzy on these guys. Red Olgor needs to come help here too, so we're going to give him the speed buff and charge bonus and all that. Ooh, nice slicing shards there. I should have brought that spell. Damn, that seems like a good choice. Yeah, Hysterical Frenzy. Holy shit, we got a huge melt going there. Little melt in the stove. All right. So they got melted before Red Olgor could even get his hands dirty. And I think we have our heavy cav finally arriving. Jeez, it took them like a while to get there, huh? I think these are summons, so probably doesn't feel terribly great to fight, but we can try our best. All right, so we got a decent little fight there. Red Olgor has landed. These are Blood Crushers. So let's go ahead and pop the Acquiescence on these guys. Just get the melee attack buff on all our guys. Keep rotating around, keeping like a safe formation. Looks like we're getting some good crumbling here. Oh no, the dreaded Final Transmutation. Red Olgor is going to show this Demon Prince who's boss. Maybe. I don't know. We'll pull back and see. So yeah, that's going to work out. These are pinks, so I think they're summons. Okay, so we've broken these guys. Ooh, this guy's like, yeah, this is a lot of points right here. So Red Olgor needs to go get in on that. Let's try a little bit of this, actually. So finish off these guys. Red Olgor and what I have here can stay, and the rest of the force will go and try and do some like Vanguard shenanigans. All right, let's pull you back. Oh, they're landing. Wow, that's a bold move. Okay. So let's go jump on them here. I feel like this is going to be good, unless he has a Final Transmutation up, in which case it's not going to be good. All right, so let's move over here. We have several Doom Knights trapped, but it looks like a lot of them are able to get away. Yeah, some of them are trapped on the ground, actually. We'll get Red Olgor fighting those guys again. And our big chunky Doggo Knights, definitely going to be doing the jams. And let's debuff, get the melee attack buff. Red Olgor goes and fights in the skies. And Red Olgor wants the Hysterical Frenzy. He wants it. Yeah, those Doom Knights are causing problems for sure, but we can always land Red Olgor too. But not if he rampages, so let's actually toggle his landing right now. Oh man, we melted those Doom Knights on the ground. Okay, let's see if they follow him. Oh, the dreaded cache. Okay, let's use Curse of the Slug. Pull you guys around. Oh, the ground bait. You gotta be really, really cognizant of that. Oh my god, all those Doom Knights just got landed. And now the Bulldog Cav are coming in. We're just gonna drop the whip, I don't care where, just to get the melee attack buff. Oh my god, we just surrounded the whole Doom Knight force. Huge Final Transmutation, that was really solid, but, you know, it is what it is. Red Olgor cares not for such magic tricks. So we just crumped, like, all those Doom Knights. Dude, he's just, like, yelling constantly, like, ah! Okay, let's do Acquiescence on the chicken. So let's get the melee attack buff. So now you can see our corn dogs are up to like 50 melee attack. They have huge spell resist. Not too worried about that. I think it's fine. Look at the Zinch army waddling over here. I love it, dude. I love it. Red Olgor needs to take down that chicken, though. 100%. What army ability are we going to get? Sword of Khorne or something? Seems like a risky one for this big demon over here to take. Let's go get him. Tzeentch army ability did a lot of damage. Did a lot of damage there, guys. Or maybe that was the Sword of Khorne. I think that's what that might have been. Okay, let's go see if we can get this Bloodthirster. I want to save up for my tier 3 ability. Come on, Red Olgor. Show him who the supreme demon prince of Khorne is. That's why CA should replace Scarbrand with him. Games Workshop should change their IP to be that.
Who can I play with?
No, you will not escape. Not from the hounds. Man, my Cav just got karate chopped there so hard. Holy shit. Come on, finish him. He's crumbling. Looks like we got Doom Knights also landing here. Okay.
Onward.
We'll happily take that. Red Olgor! Come on, baby! You should be an exalted Bloodthirster, not a demon prince. Get him. We need the cinematic shot of Red Olgor with the killing blow. Oh, yeah. Look at that. He says yes after I click on him. He's like, yes! I feel like it's going to be really hard to kill the Tzeentch army, though. It's going to be a pain.
Moving. Sorceress.
Okay, that's actually pretty good right there. Are these summon Chaos Furies? Looks like they are. So we need to work with Khorne a little bit. Because I don't know if I can actually kill the Tzeentch army, to be completely honest. Thankfully their positioning is a little weird. The Rotglorious Rot's actually pretty useful here. So we'll break through their shields and then we'll pop it. We'll save up for the whip again. We are chewing through these units. We're getting good points. Trying to snipe my Slaanesh caster. It's a smart play. Is that another final transmutation? Damn, dude. How many are there? Red Olgor, you need to take down that giant chicken of metal. Thankfully, Khorne dogs have like crazy good magic resistance. We might still get it. Red Olgor is certainly very pissed off.
The pleasure is all mine.
Okay, let's drop another whip to get the melee attack buff. Doesn't really do much. Kind of gets through the armor a little bit. Oh man, Khorne has a lot of points though. Holy shit, never mind, I was wrong. I misread it. I thought that was 5,000, but Khorne is just cackling. Well, Red Olgor still gets the moral victory. At least he defeated the other demon prince of Khorne. He gets his consolation prize.
Dance upon their courts.
How many of the Khorne doggos do we have still nibbling here? Yeah, I'd have to pass 15,000, which maybe Red Olgor could do it. It's maybe possible. I feel like I'm going to lose this army here, though. Come on. Beat up that chicken, jeez. I just need to get points. Points and points. I wonder if hitting the shields actually counts for any value. So I'm going to go over here now. Just try and get this guy. Because I think Kyle is probably too far behind to get this, but maybe Red Olgor could do it by farming that cultist a little bit. We'll see. Do you believe in miracles? Well, we'll find out. How much ones of magic do we have? Man, we still have quite a bit, actually. Yeah, Caster's going to go down. She's fully surrounded. Certainly not enjoying that. All right, time to show the other Khorne cultist what's up. Come on, give Red Olgor the points. Look at the big epic. Okay, he just missed. He's not the most dexterous lad. He's not nimble at all. Yeah, so Kyle has no chance really, but it's more about me getting enough to actually surpass the Khorne player, which is how much? About 2,000. Red Olgor would have to go pretty Super Saiyan. I mean, I can just land on the ground and attack here, so. Come on, buddy. He's going down, which I will happily greet the chicken. Yeah, we could just attack these guys, it's fine. Will it actually mitigate the leadership issues? Yeah, it should. Oh, he still has shooting. Shit. Yes, friendly fire the chicken! Look, the chicken's getting friendly fired! Come on, Red Olgor. Is he still losing base on the ground? Oh, that's right. Red Olgor heals himself. He's got Gore Feast. Oh, 1k strength anti-large? Beat the chicken down? Come on, can you hit him? Hit him once, dude. Come on. For the love of the Dark Gods. The chicken thankfully got melted a little bit. Arcane Surge? Oh, that's so good. I love it. Oh, Red Olgor. Come on. Oh, Relentless Rage. Holy shit. That's like the best one I could have got. It keeps him from dying for 20 seconds. Come on, Red Olgor. You got 15 seconds, buddy. Take out the chicken. Oh no, what is the lag? Dude, right at the climax of the game here. I can't see anything. Oh my god, it's like, dude, what is with the game today? Oh man, right as we get the Relentless Rage for the Unbreakable. It sounds like there's like some mechanical. CA, please. This is probably a lag though. This probably isn't CA's fault, this one. I think somebody like disconnected and it's just like froze the whole game. It's not me, is it? Dude, what a blue ball. Holy shit. That's really unfortunate. I don't think this one's coming back. Yeah, the timing on that was pretty clutch. So he's invulnerable for another 14 seconds, give or take. Oh yeah, someone dropped. Okay, come on, Red Olgor. At least we get our finish here. My opponent's probably like, why is Red Olgor not dying? Oh, he almost got the chicken, but it's two. He's only got one more attack in him there. Oh, we lost by like just 1 or 2 attacks. Oh. So I think in the end, Korn actually wins it. Seems, yeah, it came back. Red Olgor got 3,500 in the end. Look how close we are, though. 14.6, pretty good. Pretty good. The Demons of Chaos. No, somebody dropped there. Yeah, somebody dropped. I like this army. It was actually really fun. It was like, everything was fast. The Khorne cavalry were terrible. The Slaanesh ones were great. Like, look at that. It's probably just Khorne dogs with Slaanesh cav. These things cost 1,500, too. Right as I joined the stream, I know. It was good, though. We got a little bit more damage. It was fun. All right, lads. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to go hang out with my wife. Been streaming for about 4 hours. Hey, Christian, you're all good, man. No worries. Clearly, you just had a drop. No stress. And we'll be back tomorrow. So tomorrow we got a tournament. If you guys enjoyed the stream, if you like the medley format where we like do a little bit of each format, do drop a like on the way out. And we'll be back tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be streaming around noon Pacific time. It's going to be a land battle tournament. And then Thursday we have a domination tournament. And there will be like Dawn of War on Wednesday, Age of Empires most likely on Friday, and then maybe take like some weekend time off. No worries, dude. No worries. You're all good. Thank you guys for joining, by the way. Really appreciate it. It was super fun. Again, we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you to Eddie, Garland, Nick, Omer, Enraged, Anthony, ST Mero. Big thanks to you for the 100. Greatly appreciate that. And to Dalton as well. Thank you guys. This was a blast. It was fun. I had a great time this stream. So we'll be back, and man, oh man, I can't wait for the old world factions. I did put in a request to Creative Assembly, like a petition of sorts, to the people I know there. I asked, can you guys see if it's possible to add the old world factions in to multiplayer before the Mortal Empire? So there, I mean, and it sounded like they were interested in the idea. Obviously, I have no answer, but so there is a chance that we could get the old world factions added back. Because it's way easier to add them in multiplayer. It's just a matter of dragging some files over, like clicking a button for them. So it could happen. It could happen sooner than you guys would expect. Because obviously the big campaign map's much more complicated, but for multiplayer, like why should we, suffer when we don't need to? Like that would have so much goodwill for the community. Because even campaign players could still play them in custom battles with their friends and things like that, like versus the AI, whatever. So hopefully they hear our pleas. I tried my best, so now we just gotta wait. And that's that. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Appreciate you all. And that is it for now.